Hi guys, welcome to the third episode of the podcast. This is Iwa, and this is Lamp Talk. Third episode. I have here with me my friends Lou and Miko. Kumusta guys? How are you?
Okay naman,
Good,
okay naman.
thanks.
Doing great.
Dude, when was the last time we saw each other? Kailan tayo last nagkita-kita?
Hmm.
It's been a
Last
while.
year,
Last year?
December. Oo.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Damn. Crazy world out there. Kasi di ba pansin nyo before, almost every week, at least once a week, nagkikita-kita tayo. At least get to talk about what ano nangyari within the week. Pero pucha, crazy world out there nowadays. And alam mo ba, naisip ko rin kung magkakasama tayo, the only thing that I can talk about with you guys is sa mga nangyayari ngayon, ito na yung perfect time na dadating na yung mga aliens para sabihin sa ating mga humans, you guys fucked it
Oh,
up. What happened? Anong nangyari?
Have you seen the, no? Are you talking about yung recently revealed footage?
Ito ba yung sa
of
Ohio ba? Or somewhere in the US?
Yeah.
After mag-launch ng SpaceX? What happened?
Oh no, I don't know about that. Ang alam ko yung parang Mexico side eh.
Oh,
Mexico
ano
nga.
daw?
Yung mga underwater talaga. But it's not the recent one. Di ba may mga nilabas na tatlong footage?
Yeah.
But uh, I saw on YouTube parang another group was like from like 2006 yata, basta 2000s. And he was a pilot and then may nire-report siya na parang he'd fly this guy out to the sea to collect like submarine cargo from the underwater. Tapos when he was, ano daw, hovering, I think helicopter, or I don't know, basta when he was hovering over it, nakita niya na from the deep blue, may mga nag-surface na massive structures. And
Structures?
then, yeah, like parang, I don't know, underwater UFO.
Yeah.
Think of it like that.
Yup.
Pero ang laki daw niya sobra eh. And
wow.
he did it, he had a guy from yung ibinababa niya by rope. And he was almost touching the water na. He couldn't see it kasi he wasn't that far up eh. So yung on radio, the pilot was saying, "Oh my God, what the fuck? There's this thing coming, rising up."
Yup.
Why are you, I thought you were talking about that.
No, no, not that. Pero that's
Ah.
believable though, kung galing sa ocean.
Yeah. Kasi 1% lang ang oceans ang nade-discover natin, di ba?
Yeah.
Really? Na 1%?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, body of water sa buong mundo. 1% pa, 1 to 10%.
Sa laki ng
Search mo.
percentage na coverage ng ocean sa Earth, ang laki ng possibility na merong living organisms doon na, or kung,
Ah.
kung dadating din dito ang aliens, parang yun ang pinaka-safe na home base para sa kanila, di ba? Hindi sila
Tsaka
mape-penetrate
mas
ng
believable na nandito yung aliens kaysa sa galing sa outer space.
How so?
Kasi if you think about it, narinig ko to kay Neil deGrasse Tyson na parang ang DNA natin is 99 point something percent as compared to the chimpanzees or chromosomes.
1992.
So, ganun lang kakonti. Tapos, ang pinakamatalino na pwede natin ma-compare na kayang gumawa nun is si Stephen Hawking because he can do like decades worth of formulas, equations in his head. Diba? Parang siya na yung parang kunyari, siya na yung katumbas ng, kunyari may pupunta na alien dito, parang 2 years old si Stephen Hawking. So parang imposibleng makipag-communicate tayo sa alien kung gano'n na sila katalino coming from hundreds and thousands of light years away para pumunta dito. Parang the only reason why they'll come here is just to invade us and take our resources. So kung may aliens man, mas mag-make sense yung nandito sila all this time. Kasi yun nga parang 1% pa lang ng bodies of water ang na-discover ng humans. Diba?
Yeah, I think so. Pero,
Or they've been here before. They were just hiding.
Exactly. That
I
makes more
mean,
sense.
yun yung possibility na nag-hide lang sila. Or pwede rin,
Yeah.
they think of us in a, ano ba, parang lower type of living organism. I don't know, parang
Ina-harvest lang tayo.
possible,
But
like
if
baka,
they think we're a lower type, then why did they let us ravage the
Flourish.
surface?
ano yan,
No,
ravage the surface.
everyone's talking about how we're rating the environment, diba?
Mm.
So if we were a lower, why would they give us that much freedom?
Oo.
Or,
Yeah.
or, I mean, siguro, paano ko siya na-interpret was that, baka they are a higher being in regards sa kung sino yung pinaka predator or parang top of the food chain when it comes to that environment. Tapos nakita nila yung Earth na ang top of the food chain. Tayo ang top of the food chain eh. Di ba? Humans sa Earth. Tayo ang top of the food chain. I mean, I'd consider so. I
Yeah.
mean, tayo may pinaka-capability to
Yeah.
dominate all living
Without
things.
technology.
Yeah. Or nakita nila tayo and napansin nila na, ano man, maybe it's a waste of time. Baka humans are a waste of time. I'm not sure though. I mean,
Parang, baka nga parang wag na to. Wala lang, lost cause na to.
Or baka ito yung conditions nila para mabuhay.
what do you mean? Like, paano conditions?
Like, di ba, we melted the ice enough for that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oo
they know us for like, they parang the way we go to certain countries now, we know it's peak season, or we know that a lot of people are not going to be here kasi it's off peak, so we can have it all to ourselves. Parang ganun. What if Earth is like one of those destinations na, it's nearing summer.
Bisita tayo. Bisita tayo
Discount.
Earth. That's pretty cool.
We have a good lineup for 2020.
Maganda yung show
Path
sa
of
Earth
Death.
doon nagpunta
It's-
galing
yeah.
iba't ibang galaxy.
That's a morbid thing to say.
No, it's crazy though. Lalo na siguro ngayon na tinan mo, outcry ng racism sa US. I'm not sure kung even here sa Philippines, lahat na nagbabubble up na issue, lalo na ngayon na mas intense yung anxiety ng community kasi everyone's on a lockdown, everyone's trying to parang mediate yung virus, trying to regulate paano ka lalabas, paano na yung system of livelihood ngayon. Wala lang, parang
Yeah.
it's crazy. I mean, I never thought that it would come to this point. But then again, I mean, humans will prevail. We're doing our thing to push
Yeah.
through.
Thanks to Elon Musk.
You'd think
The
so.
only guy.
But
Yeah.
diba parang I saw a couple of memes na back in when it just started, may mga parang everybody nung New Year na sabing I'm ready for you 2020. Ano na ngayon, parang ganun. And then throughout April it just kept getting worse, and then May America happens, and then parang the rest follow suit. And then yesterday I saw a meme na parang kay who's that guy who hosts Family Feud and Miss
Steve
Universe?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey meme na parang when you were making memes about how 2020 was just progression of bad cases, and now it's not funny anymore.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yup.
Parang Game of
involved na eh.
Thrones eh.
Yup. Oo, no? Parang Red Wedding na nilagay mo sa 5 episodes sunod-sunod.
Every month is like its own episode.
Yup. Even with current events, parang every week you have a different subject na na naka-lock in kay. May it be like stupid shit, like ewan ko, like something na hindi ganun ka-relevant, like kunyari Kim Chu, sobrang nabully sa social media, yung nangyari kay General Sinas, yung Manyanita thing, tapos ngayon anti-terror bill. Ang hirap parang ang hirap lang mag-lock into one thing. Like kunyari, yung kay General Sinas, it's fucked up kasi you should, kumbaga sila na dapat yung perfect example when it comes to, okay, ito yung kailangan mangyari, regulation, social distancing. Gets ko yung outcry. It's just that there's another issue na naman na pumutok sa social media. Tapos, goodbye na yung issue na yun. Let's move on. Gets?
Yeah, and now the taxation of online sellers.
Exactly. We were just talking about
Yeah.
anti-terror bill last week.
And now there's another bill,
Tapos
or there's
ngayon,
another law they're
oo.
putting into place.
Taxation na ng online selling. Kakaintindi ko lang ng
Freelancers.
anti-terror bill. Mahaba din siya, dude. 60 plus pages. It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Tapos
Kailangan
makakita
nila
ka
ng
pa ng...
pangkampanya eh.
The font's pretty big though.
Oh, nga.
You have to admit.
Tsaka double,
For a change.
tsaka double spacing naman daw. Okay lang.
Hindi na siya font 9.
Pero dude, I mean, before naririnig ko na yung anti-terror bill, even just the term of it, like anti-terror bill, di ba parang automatic, oh shoot, baka parang it's something taboo.
No,
or
I've been following the news lately, and so I've been so invested.
Yep.
Tapos, I just let it play on the side habang nagtatrabaho. And then, have you heard about the Los Baños, the UP Los Baños thing?
Yeah, I've heard of it, hindi pa ako nakaka-deep dive, pero nakita ko na, yung gumagawa silang
kasi-
pseudo accounts.
Yeah, and then it's like, everybody's saying, oh shit, binigyan niyo ng bala yung mga DDS.
Yeah.
And reading the comments like, hindi lang bala yun, missile yun. It's
Actually,
like, but then parang, what if the investigations end there? I'm just thinking na are we willing to accept it? Kasi habang binabasa ko yung comments, nakita ko parang some people are saying, DDS people will believe anything, gito. But then with this, they're saying, baka mall yan, na-infiltrate nila yung organization. I mean, it went that deep, and I'm like, okay, so if DDS people are willing to believe anything to defend their side, and you guys are the same, it's just parang a phenomena na
yeah.
that's just how things are. Parang people are gonna have sides. Some people are gonna be stubborn. Some people are gonna switch maybe. Pero parang it's so difficult to find a proper healthy discourse about it. Kasi everybody's like ang asta ng bawat isa as they kick off the topic is parang, I have to prove that I'm smarter than this guy. Kasi I think the other side is stupid. And I don't know, as an outsider, I'm just I find it funny.
Yep. Actually, what's also weird is that if you have a stand, automatic meron ka ng parang partisan affiliation, which is weird. Paano kung talagang nationalist or socialist ka lang talaga? Diba? O talagang, alam mo, you're just pushing for ano ba talaga yung tama for the nation. Tapos, like kunyari with anti-terror bill, I tried to read it at least twice. Dude, naka-open yung Google tab ko habang binabasa ko yung bill. Kasi ang daming jargons na fine arts major ako eh. Hindi ko gets.
Yeah.
Like, narinig ko pa lang yung curtailment. Curtailment? What do you mean?
What do you mean, good sir?
What? Curtailment? Wait lang ha. Kasi, I mean, the whole gist of it all is that, tawag dito, it would be, parang basically nire-reprimand mo yung tao gumawa ng, almost reprimanding people to create a propaganda para tawag dito, para gumawa ka ng propaganda that against or saying anything against the government or para ma-fuel mo yung fire ng other people that wants to do something about the government. Or that's how I see it. Medyo ganun mo siya may interpret eh. Although, there are some people, lalo na yung mga kilala ko na either working for the government or in the LGU sector na okay, gets, tawag dito, maybe it doesn't, ganito yung thinking natin sa Metro Manila about the whole thing. Pero it usually applies to rural areas, lalo na kung Mindanao. Pag may ginawang revolution yung mga rebel doon, NPA, alam mo yun, parang it will usually affect those types of population. Pero sa atin, ano ang magiging reaction natin to that? Gets nyo? It's almost as if, para siyang martial law light. Gets nyo? Parang, it's almost creating an authoritarian system. Which is weird during these
It's
days.
like a build. It's like a build up to it.
Oo,
Yeah,
di ba?
I'm interested who made that bill.
I think they published it.
Authors. There are authors.
Yeah. May mga iba na nag-back
Kasi,
out.
Tito
kasi for
Soto is
example,
one.
okay, there you go, it makes sense. Kasi for example, martial law, ang nagsulat nun si Enrile. And then, di ba, ang nag-benefit nun, yung mga oligarchs, until now, yung 1986 Constitution. Di ba? He was one of the major parang authors who made it.
Nag-benefit oligarchs, but nakatulong ba? I mean, nakapag-benefit sa oligarchs dahil less in
Di ba? Parang iba siya
taxes,
eh.
more work.
Iba na siya eh. Like,
Okay.
as compared to 1986, nung time ni Marcos, nung nagawa na yung Constitution and yung martial law,
Yeah.
di ba?
Yep.
Kaya nga di ba, parang ang laki ng regret niya, yung 3 EDSA heroes,
Yep.
after that happened. Kasi parang, may usapan tayo. Bakit
Yeah.
biglang nakuha nyo na lahat?
Yep.
Di ba? Yung kay Cory. So, not unless mapalitan yung Constitution, which hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer.
Yep.
Like, half of the Filipinos, di ba, less than $2 ang kinikita nila. And there's like, 107 million Filipinos?
Yep.
Pero before, parang yung middle class, before 1986, ang daming mayayaman. Yung middle class was very stable.
And you know what's weird? Parang I hope they just cascaded it in a better packaging. Parang sana kinascade nila sa atin, like sa general public, in a better manner. Kasi kung kunyari bibigyan nila tayo biglang, nga pala magkaka-anti-terror bill, di ba? Dude, automatic outcry, panic.
But I think there's also there's a lot of presumptions already. Kasi
Yeah.
parang there's antagonistic ang views to government especially to those who are critical. And I understand kasi I was also critical at some point. Tapos I think the atmosphere now, masyadong mabilis na label yung mga actions. And then if you haven't been tuned in for a while, like if you don't know that
No, you'll get lost.
no that NPA attacks during the quarantine, 'di ba? Parang there was a ceasefire, I understand. Tapos parang
Yep.
I don't know, I could be wrong There was a ceasefire that they broke, and then that's why may tension sa kanilang dalawang ngayon, the government and the NPA. And then parang nag-escalate yung attacks during quarantine, like they're taking advantage of it. I don't know, I heard that.
Yep. Actually, yun nga yung...
So-
sorry, go ahead. Yep.
And I think that's just if you see it from that angle, it's like, okay, that makes sense. Kasi watch also what happened to USA. Hindi lang naman USA, makikita mo parang 50 states na yata, they're all in it together. And then you see everybody else rise up in the world, like London's fighting for their own thing.
Yep.
Parang started with racism, but then pointed them to we call this their mayor.
Yep. Actually, yun eh. Yun nga yung sinasabi ko kanina eh. Okay, ganito kasi, parang ganito siya package na na-deliver sa atin as a community. Pero may part kasi sa akin na, okay, gets ko eh. Although I don't agree with it fully, or maybe I don't understand it fully, pero medyo gets mo eh. Tingnan mo ngayon nangyayari sa George Floyd, di ba? Nagkaroon ng issue sa US. When that happened, nagkaroon ng outcry sa buong community, and look at what happened. They flooded the streets, nagkaroon ng turmoil, nagkaroon ng tawag dito, looting. If you're trying to practice social distancing, tapos biglang lahat nasa streets nagrarally. Di ba parang, or let's say whatever's happening sa UK, or whatever happened sa Hong Kong, there's a bit of merong part sa akin na baka safety precaution to ng government. Gets mo? Like we're all on tilt right now. Feeling ko lahat high wire eh. Lahat parang fuck, anong mangyayari sa career ko? Anong mangyayari sa anong next move ng employer ko? Walang dumadating sa aking ayuda. Alam mo yun, parang lahat tensed eh. So, konting
Sana
tinik lang.
kaso nila yun.
Kaya-kaya
Kasi
sa... So, it makes sense. I get it. I get it. It's just that parang may part sa akin na I don't agree with it. Sana binihis nila in a different way. Because if it's cascaded in a different manner, I think people will get it. But that I'm not sure of. Yeah.
Or if they had like consistency with the news, na talagang sana nag-focus na lang muna sila sa mga ayuda,
Yeah.
sa DSWD.
Yep.
Pero yun nga parang wala Sobrang dami nangyayari masyado. Or are they orchestrating it to
And
keep
I
us
was
blind from
thinking,
something else?
just from the succession of things,
Mm-mm.
diba? Na, as you said, everybody's out there on the streets in America, and they're not supposed to be because we're supposed to flatten the curve, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking, what if this is the start of their decline? Like, what if it's a fucking nightmare for their death rates
Uh-huh.
for nung COVID for them, and then everybody else in the West did it. It's parang what China now gets to take over without any
Yeah.
Ooh.
obstruction.
Uh-huh.
Tapos sabi ko, I was just entertaining the possibility with my mom. Sabi ko, what if they orchestrated everything? Grabe, that would make them so fucking smart. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't mind being conquered.
Exactly. Tsaka it's kind of boggling na halos lahat ng mga allies ng China hindi masyado affected.
You
Makes
think
you
so?
think
You think so?
Hindi
What, like
ba?
North Korea?
North.
Everybody
That
knows
we
their
know of.
tourism is amazing.
Tsaka Russia din ata. Ay, fuck.
South
lang.
Korea ang medyo kawawa, di ba? They had a second wave
Mm-mm.
ng virus.
Yeah. And Japan, right?
Yep. Lalo na sa blooming economy na ganun. And lalo na with Japan, which is crazy kasi di ba biggest, tawag dito, biggest revenue funnel din nila is tourism. So, biglang stop. And imagine din lahat ng mga businesses. Which is, ito yung
Kaya ano po yung saksakan? Sorry.
It can't be kasi New Zealand is not an ally of China. So why would they be,
Mm.
or
Wala,
Germany?
napanood ko lang yun nag-trending siya, number one trending siya sa Philippines na video. Pilipino rin yung gumawa Tapos, in-explain niya yung conspiracy na parang halos lahat ng mga close allies ng China hindi masyadong affected sa COVID. Hindi lang ako sure. Pero it was a couple of weeks ago pa.
There's also
Wait
on that note. Oh,
Paki,
Miko, where you going?
sorry.
Sige,
Yung
go.
saksakan. Na-pull siya Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Tsaka yung fan.
I saw this friend of mine post kasi medyo ayaw niyang magmukhang partisan siya to anything So she had a disclaimer at the start na hindi to BDS or hindi rin to Dilawan. And parang she ended it with, or somebody in there commented na I think I salute you for braving this, and it's funny how in these times we're fighting terrorism. We're anti-terrorism, but parang at this state, even without the law not having passed yet, we're already terrorized, and we just in a completely different context from what we're fearing, pero equivalently as significant.
Yep.
Na people don't want to talk anymore kasi they don't want to be branded, parang ostracized.
Yep.
Just a result of all this, like you said, tension.
Yep. Exactly. Actually, makes me wonder nga Kasi di ba, ang Singapore has that system di ba? I think I might need to do more research about this one.
What?
Pero Lee Kuan Yew Authoritarian si Lee Kuan Yew. Di ba?
Yeah. Kasi 50 years Iba rin yun. 50 years siyang
And
nakaupo
small scale. And small scale.
5 million lang siya ngayon.
Okay.
So, dati siguro, couple hundred thousands lang yung, para lang siyang mayor.
Yep. Wala lang. Kasi parang syempre pumapasok din sa isip ko na, maybe there's something good in it. I mean, parang, okay, let the government play their cards. They don't want people, kung ayaw nila magkaroon ng outcry sa mga tao kasi alam nila kung gaano ka-influential ang social media now and mga content creators or even influencers sa Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. Alam nila na if they have that type of or leeway or ganun ka fluid na freedom of speech, pwedeng magkaroon ng, parang magkaroon ng negative effects sa kung ano ginagawa
Revolution.
natin. Or maybe, I mean, it could happen. So, there's a little part in me, pero, damn, freedom of speech, tatanggalin sa atin. Bigat nun, man. I mean,
I
30
mean,
years I've been...
it doesn't say that in the bill specifically.
Exactly. Pero, di ba, parang ano siya eh. Parang, ano ba? Parang, ah, ano ba siya? Parang hidden fact. Parang hidden rule.
Ito.
Parang yun yung implication eh.
Open secret na i-abuse nila.
That's the thing that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Okay, sige, I have found the logic around that. So you can laugh at me if you want, but consider it. If the government already is what we say it is, now they just abuse everything, right? They got away with everything before, so they're just gonna use this to legitimize their crimes. Why would they need to legitimize it? Why would they need to make a law? Why all the effort if they can get away with it in the first place?
Media.
All this attention for why? If they're already getting
Media
away with it,
influence.
so they're gonna create a problem for themselves.
Kasi
Media
kunyari,
influence, you mean, Miko?
world courts, hindi sila
Dahil by law. By law,
Oo.
wala
Diba?
silang...
But that's ridiculous. Parang imagine reporting that happens on a regular. Tapos para everybody's gonna think differently kasi there's a law. Oh, some people you think will be bent na parang no, it's fine, it's a law. That's
Isipin na lang sa ibang bansa. Ganun talaga yung batas dun eh. So, hayaan. Parang nangyari sa martial law. Diba?
I don't think the world's that blind anymore. I think kapag
Yun
nangyari
lang.
yun then
Yun
total revolt yun. And I think
Mm.
bringing all this attention to it is parang them gassing the fire that's gonna burn them down eventually.
Parang it doesn't make
Stupid.
sense na blatantly
Yeah.
nila ginagawa to.
Oh, parang kung kaya naman pala nila before, ba't pa nila gagawin to? I don't accept the formality shit. And we never cared for formality, di ba? We have a president who spits whatever he wants to say. Unprecedented.
Hindi pa siya namamatahan eh. I mean, not unless it happens talaga. Siguro kung napasa na yung bill as a law, diba? Hindi na
Let's
siya
see.
mamamatahan.
Yeah.
Kasi parang people will just think that's the norm there. And even if we get the media attention,
Yep.
it's not going to be as harsh as the world courts could reprimand.
I get that.
Like the world courts actually do anything.
Oh, yun din. Do they have an army?
Can they actually do anything about it?
Parang wala. UN yung gumagawa nun, di ba? Wala naman nagagawa UN.
Same thing goes with UN. Can they actually do anything
Oo.
about it?
UN just has peacekeepers. And even UN is not as clean as you think, diba? I talked to you guys before. Yung, the UN Human Rights Commission?
Yeah.
Commission on Human Rights.
Yeah. Oo, yung binagsakan siya. Nakita niyo yun, yung interview na yun?
What?
Na, I forgot kung sino, Anderson Cooper ata yun. I forgot eh. Basta may interview.
No,
Tapos
not
hindi
that one.
sinasagot yung tanong.
No. So at some point, Saudi Arabia became the head of United Nations Commission on Human Rights. And who has the worst cases of human rights violations?
Saudi.
It's
But
what? How can you trust?
Yep.
hindi, kasi na-justify nila dahil nasa religion nila eh. That's why up to this date, they still stone people to death. They
No,
bury.
but my point
Diba?
is, it doesn't matter what comes out from UNHCR or fucking human rights thing. It's just when you see news about the country from outside's point of view, parang masyado siyang talaga inflated for me, my opinion.
Sensationalized.
Oh, parang if you ask around, when I ask around, parang they're pretty pleased. In fact, before the COVID thing, his survey na popularity ng president was
Yeah.
pretty high.
Yep.
So, and just consider the fact that the whole fucking world's having a difficult time kasi nga, we don't know, we've never had anything like this, so we don't know how to
Exactly.
tackle it.
Yep. Yep.
So, parang I always think, this might be rude, but I always think, if it were anyone other, I don't think I'd trust besides Miriam also.
Merong konting part na, give this guy a break. He has a pandemic in his country. But not really. Actually, ako on my end, they could have done better, pero they're doing something. I wouldn't say they're not
Yeah,
doing
that's
anything,
true.
pero for sure they could have
Yeah.
done better. But the thing is, I mean, which is, I get it, they're not addressing din yung mga yung mga, nila, yung mga flaws nila.
Priorities.
Or they're trying to cover it up. Dude, kailangan nila ng better PR. Yun din pala. Legit. Kasi I think they're trying to do something. I mean, I could imagine kung...
I think they don't care kasi.
Yeah, that's also one thing. Yep.
I had an interesting thought. Teka lang, let me shortly interject.
Go.
Parang, di ba, parang Black Lives Matter, right? And people are like, it applies here because of the poor and how the rich, parang there's a divide. And I'm thinking, there's also that thing where with Manileños and everywhere else, parang everybody else feels inferior to Manileños kasi they're so proud.
Yeah.
Dialogues, di ba?
Yep.
Like, I have cousins from Cebu. Every time I go there, before, parang meron silang ganun eh. But then when we got older, they told me nung inuman, sabi nila, meron talagang ganun eh. Like, we fucking hate you guys.
Yep. Baka nga may tribal
Just
thing.
It's not, it's just, kasi,
So
when
like,
people
we're the
feminine-
white people?
We are the whites in some aspect. But also, kasi, consider this, noong 1920s, parang haba na yung Manila eh. Like, we were the most Americanized thing
Yep.
out there.
Yeah.
in the
Western,
East.
progressive.
Oo, and then
Nakasuit na nga tayo nun eh.
we had like traffic lights, ganun, di ba?
Mm-mm.
And the other parts of the Philippines didn't have that. So in a way, they're the blacks. And the first Bisaya president is like literally the first black Filipino president.
Oo nga, no?
In that respect. So,
So Duterte or Obama?
besides the fact that they are trying to change the way things are run, maybe they're taking it from the standpoint, and then we can do this better than them, so we're gonna
Yeah.
start from scratch.
Yep.
Kasi I have my ninang works in Dole, and she told me when these people came along, meron talagang parang pride na
Yep.
we have our own code. Pero
Mm-mm.
because of that pride, it's made them stubborn to the old parang the ones who were left from the last administration who are trying to turn over to them. They won't accept the input. Parang pag may sinasuggest sila, they automatically think, their corruption method yun. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's been hard for them to also have a healthy discourse about how to transition into what their ideal version of
Yep.
government should be. So I think besides the ang radical talaga nila, there's also that.
Yeah. Actually, that's almost how I see it. Parang, paano ba? Kaya ako nasabing tribal, pero parang baka that's how I interpret it. In a way, like I had clients sa Cebu and Davao before. Tapos, syempre, pupunta kami doon as an agency, tapos galing kami Metro Manila, di ba? Oops, nawala. Galing kami Metro Manila, di ba? So, may mga parts doon na kunyari may sinasabi kaming take or this is how we want to do it, ganito dapat yung comms mo, ganito dapat yung strat mo. Parang ano siya, unconscious resentment na, no, that's what you guys are doing in Manila eh. This is how we do it here. Alam mo, parang I don't know how to take it, to be honest. Parang I don't know how to take that. Kasi,
Ownership.
Yeah.
di ba? In my,
Like you don't know the demographics, we do.
Yeah. Pero at the end of the day, they called us for professional help. You get what I mean? Like, you're doing something that maybe we're not doing here before or baka, okay, mas enhance yung knowledge nyo when it comes to that. Pero, I don't think he means to offend me. Definitely. Kaya nga sabi ko, unconscious. Para lang talagang, kami dito kasi sa, ganito kami dito sa, hindi ko masabing specific city. Ganito kami sa beep. Ganito yung life. So, baka nga, yun yung iniisip ko na baka it's a tribal thing or baka regional thing na parang, baka nga may konting resentment sa mga Manileños. Maybe. I don't know. Pero,
That's because we're not united talaga.
I don't
We
know.
don't think we don't
Yeah.
think everybody's equal to us.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, we've never
Honestly,
had a civil war,
napaka-racist ng Manila. Quezon
Huh?
City in particular. Sobrang
no?
racist.
Racist.
Kailangan natin ng civil war.
Kailangan natin ng civil war.
Kailangan natin ng civil war para makakita natin yung value.
War of words lang, Migo. I can gab with the best out there. Ulul, pakyo.
Ayot!
Bayot.
Kapoy na ako.
Dude, isa sa mga positive na nakita ko dito, dude. I mean, syempre, ang daming negative na nangyari. Ang dami ring mga stuff na nangyayari pa rin up until now. It's second week of June. Ang dami din nawala ng careers. Ang daming negative na nangyari. Pero isa sa mga positive na nakita ko is that everyone relied on online content. I mean, that's how I see it. Everyone's pushing for either saying something online, creating content online, making their
Getting
business,
viral.
like transitioning all their business online. With whatever you guys are doing, has it like, Lou, you are an editor, motion graphic editor for a motion graphic company. I'm not sure how you call it. Tas Miko, ikaw 'di ba market? Seabiscuit, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Pakuha na lang ng permission from Seabiscuit. Ako okay lang.
Shout out.
While Miko, you're more on the marketing side, although right now, you're doing more of the
topic got
more of freelance work.
it got dissolved.
Oh, na-dissolve.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hard.
Yep.
Oh, as in biglaan. Kasi it's malls and hotels, diba?
Yeah.
So the marketing department got dissolved.
Ooh.
Like, nawala. Solid. So
Yep.
parang they don't see the value of paying someone
Mm.
na they don't really need to post on social media.
Yeah.
Kasi yung hotels namin, they used it for frontliners.
Mm.
And then, syempre, nag-offer na lang ako na parang, baka kailangan nyo ng PR, bigay natin sa mga influencers natin o sa vloggers natin para ma-post nila na gawin nila yun.
Yeah.
They don't see the value in it. Parang, pag malapit na mag-heal or pag may vaccine na, saka na natin gawin yun. Pero as of now, as Filipinos, makakalimutan din nila yun eh. Parang they're not gonna go, they're just gonna say, like 3 months ago, they were catering the hotels for a headquarters or a quarantine base.
Yeah.
So wala, kasi pag nakikita mo yung mga pages, walang laman. Tapos naisip na lang nila, wala naman tayong kikitain dito eh. So, yun, na-dissolve yung department.
Oh, okay.
Along with other ad
I thought Lou,
agencies.
you were supposed to say something. Tawag dito, kausap ko si Kim Diaz. Di ba kilala niyo si Kim? So, di ba, photographer, product photography. Tawag dito, I was speaking with him earlier. Tapos, I was asking him, dude, nung nag-hit yung lockdown, syempre, automatic, knee-jerk reaction mo, shoot, safety ko, safety ng family ko. Pero yung next mo is, paano career? Paano ang work? Kasi lalo na production, and lalo rin sa inyo, Lou, content creation. I mean, not everything's gonna be motion graphic. You have to shoot something outside, lalo na for commercial work, di ba?
But yeah, production is just close to impossible at this time. Kasi there was a bunch of guidelines that came out. So mga magsushoot na tao, they have to be quarantined 14 days before and after the shoot.
Yep.
So that means
exactly.
one shooting day per month. Tapos, the costs have also gone up kasi the companies and the clients have to provide the PPEs and the safety measures.
Yep. Rapid testing. Diba?
So, the more ideal way to go if you're looking for marketing this year is through like content like animated explainer videos.
Yep. Visual
Most of the
graphics.
projects that just explainer stuff. Like I've seen some. Have you seen yung parang mga ads where they explain how they do things now? Like our facilities are like this now. We have staff to do this now to make sure everything is squeaky clean.
Yep.
If we can't shoot. If you can't shoot that, kasi imagine tangina. Sorry.
Okay lang. Nagyosi na rin kayo.
Yeah.
Go.
Imagine kung uh, magsushoot ka, lahat ng taong included dun, gaganunin mo. Parang, unless
Mhm.
you're going around some law, then it's just not practical.
Yep.
If you're big like Jollibee, Jollibee has one already.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. They can afford to do it.
Yeah.
Definitely. Actually, you know what? Napaisip nga rin ako eh. 'Di ba? Tawag dito. Natanggalan ng license ang ABS-CBN to play. I mean, to
Oh, yeah.
broadcast. Kung
Yeah.
walang COVID, sobrang gandang opportunity nito for other TV networks. Dude, wala kang kalaban
Yeah,
sa ratings.
exactly. Uh-uh.
Wala kang kalaban sa ratings. Kasi before, like, enable for you to come up with a whole show in itself, you have to play with the ratings. I mean, you have to play with, okay, yun yung nag-work sa kabila, so I have to be safe within this boundary. Ngayon talaga, dude, talaga pwede kang gumawa ng, pwede kang mag-experiment a bit. Kasi you don't have anyone to compete with. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? But actually,
You mean it could breed some new wave of
Exactly.
storytelling.
Tsaka makuha mo lahat ng advertisers.
Exactly.
Advertise,
There's
Sa'yo
even a
lahat
part
ng kita.
there, may part pa nga doon na
Advertisers.
baka too much. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. Pero you can actually revolutionize how TV viewing is consumed here in the Philippines.
Nasa iyo yung bola eh.
Kung ayaw mo maging
You
masyado.
can make CSI shit, mga ganun.
Yeah. But the thing is, limited sila with production because during that time na nawalan
hindi
ng
nila magawa.
license ng ABS, hindi ka pwede
COVID.
mag-shoot kahit may budget ka. Hindi ka pwedeng gumawa ng big prod kahit may budget ka. Or you cannot create too complex ideas dahil may budget ka. Ay, dahil because of the virus. So, ayun. Wala lang, parang makes me wonder anong mangyayari sa TV now. Anong mangyayari sa digital commercials or whatnot. But
Is
I
that
think, yeah, go ahead.
may gumawa na ba ng anything? Like they try to revolutionize TV so far in terms of production?
I
Meron
don't
bang parang
know.
ongoing series na paprod pa rin
I don't
Kuya
know.
sa ibang
Willie.
bansa?
Kuya Willie.
Si Kuya Willie.
Kuya Willie.
Always our
Revolutionize.
Renaissance man.
Mm-mm.
Damn, Willie Revillame, no? Never, I mean, pucha, kuha niya yung pulse ng masa eh. That's crazy.
He's helping to alleviate parang everybody's in a dark
Yeah.
in the dark.
Yeah.
In the dark place.
Or lahat may
Yeah,
gloomy,
dark place.
may gloomy vibe.
Yeah.
Dark
So
abyss.
he's helping.
Yeah. I mean, he's a rich dude. He could have just said, ano mo yun, okay, pahinga ako, 3 months.
Mm-mm.
Di ba? Doon muna ako sa bahay ko sa Tagaytay. Pero, ako, lumalagari pa rin. Good for him.
Yeah.
How do you guys see, How do you guys see...
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's not leave there yet. Kasi
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, Jon Stewart, yung mga talk shows, they've gotten on with online.
Oo.
I've also seen some, like, the news is still going.
Nag-YouTube
Sa
shows
TV.
sila.
I think everything else is like a replay of
Yep.
highlights from the past years. I don't know. So when I watch TV, I think my news pa din, and that's still updated. And then in the news, I've heard mga artista, they have Zoom conferences where they help other people from their homes, sa parang mother stuff.
Mm.
I guess it's just like dahil sinabi mo na parang it's morphing the viewing experience.
Yeah.
Parang I don't know.
Parang sa UK, yung intelligence square debates, ang awkward. Kasi 5 sila, yung moderator and then 4 other people. Tapos parang ganito lang sila nagde-debate. Tapos ang awkward.
Oh, I love watching that.
Oo, pero hindi na kasing...
See how that was so British. I love watching that.
Cheerios.
Debate?
Di, wala lang.
Parliamentary.
Hindi ba ang ganda ng opportunity? Kasi lalo na sa mga most especially sa how do you say, rural areas, D&E market where free TV is broadcast.
Yeah,
then it's
exactly.
free TV. Kasi
Yeah,
most
they
of
don't have a
those areas,
choice.
they don't have access to internet, wala naman silang Netflix. Talagang meron lang sila sa karinderya, 20 sila nandun, or baka ngayon, 7 na lang. Pinapanood nila, GMA, ibang
1 meter
PTV.
apart.
Oo, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Ewan ko, parang
Shout out to GMA.
lagi ko parang may kita ko to eh. Nung nawala dude ang ABS sa TV, merong part sa akin na I
Mm.
would never imagine na may kita ko to. Na ganito kalaking
Mm-mm.
conglomerate corporation would actually shut down. And, alam mo yun, stop
Yeah, that's
broadcasting.
crazy.
While at the same
What was
time,
that rumor? Na parang si Dennis Uy ang planong bumili ng ABS, kaya ganun. Yung parang right
Really?
hand man ni
Never heard of
ni
that.
Duterte.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
kasi
that.
'di ba siya yung magpapasok ng bagong telco, 'di ba?
Mm.
Siya yung nanalo, and then papasok nila yung bagong telco. And then there's a rumor na parang siya rin yung bibili, so they're gonna make it like a government-owned TV station.
I heard it was Boy Abunda.
Who bought it?
Really?
He renamed it. No,
Seryoso ba to?
I thought it was serious when I read it, or
Okay.
maybe I misinterpreted.
Sex
it.
or
Narinig ko
chocolates?
si Dennis Uy eh. Puro fast talk.
That's crazy. Pero ewan ko, baka it is what it is. Or baka isa rin, ewan ko, parang ang ganda lang ng opportunity sana. It's just that, yun nga lang, masyado kang limited to your movement. Hindi ka, I mean, kahit sinong network has a chance ngayon eh, to step out.
Di ba, anong isipin mo kung bakit nawala yung ABS? Kasi unang isipin, like majority of the people, di ba, isipin nila, okay, kasi Tilaw ang may-ari niyan. Oh,
Yeah, because that's how it's
di ba?
perceived in the
Malaking factor
media.
din nun eh. Kung bakit nawala yung ABS.
Actually, doon ako
Malapit
medyo...
na yung kampanya. Malapit na yung kampanya. Tatakbo pa presidente si Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Di ba?
I mean, ano yun eh, ang daling scapegoat eh. To be honest, yung dilaw issue. Maybe it is baka it's yun lang talaga. It is what it is. As in, hindi bayad yung taxes, meron silang I wish I know more about I wish I know more of it.
Did you guys watch the hearings?
I heard some pero hindi ko napanood lahat.
I
Balita lang.
watched the entire thing, man. Like 4
Sa
hours
ABS?
every.
4
was
hours?
it?
On YouTube, parang live share, and then it
okay.
gets recorded. And then may mga ads lang, pero I mean, I just let it play while I worked, and then again.
Where did you find out kung bakit nawala yung ABS?
No, the first session, if that's what you call it, there was this guy called Marcoleta, who's a congressman, who raised like 6 points or 5 about all the violations now. So they have time, parang 5 minutes ata per congressman who want to ask questions. And parang some people give their time. Yung parang before sa mga Blue Ribbon Committee na parang I give my time to Congressman Marcoleta, the Honorable blah blah blah, Your Honor. And then where was I?
First section.
Okay, the first up till now, ang tinatanong pa rin nila is the citizenship. But that's just the first point pa lang. So it's been 3 sessions and they brought out Mr. Gabi Lopez na, who's been very polite about the entire thing. Tapos yung may mga times lang na I found it interesting na the first time they asked for Mr. Gabi Lopez to come, parang yun na nga, na-insinuate na the bill, the citizenship is 100% approved na Filipino siya because his parents are Filipino, and in the Constitution, if your parents are Filipino, no matter where you're born, you're Filipino. So, but then there's also the issue daw na he's American. And the whole time, diba, everybody's allowed to say whatever they want to say, manifest. So those congressmen na parang supportive of ABS getting its franchise back, they're saying, you have to let him because he's a Filipino, blah, 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 blah. And then when it was Marcoleta's time to speak, sabi niya, Well, the issue is not whether or not he's Filipino. Kasi it's known that he is because of that,
Mm.
what you just stated. Pero the issue is, according to the Constitution, such franchises na parang may ties with the government that gives them frequency, they have to be 100% Filipino, mga mass media,
Yeah.
I think. They have to be 100% Filipino
Mm.
owned. Eh, he
Mm.
has two eh. So it can't be 100% kasi he's not both, he's not 200%.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So parang yun yung naging issue. And then everybody now, in rebuttal to that, the other congressmen are saying, but if it's not against it and it doesn't say anything about it in the Constitution, then it's allowed.
Mm-hmm.
So parang yun yung kino-contest nila ngayon. And then some documents were raised na parang have yet to be presented as authentic, mga ganong klaseng bagay. But the point is, nag-move na sila sa second question. But it's taken this long just to get to the second point.
Yep.
Eh, 6 yung points.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to get to is like towards the end. yung parang, the one I think, kasi para iba medyo fallible eh, na pwede mong
Yata pa kami
madaling
KFC ah.
Oh.
Ano
Pero
yung
yung, the other one, the one towards the end was like their treatment of their employees. Na they're sabi nila 11,000 but the BIR doesn't have that much with them.
Records.
Parang 2,500 lang.
Yep.
So the remaining 8,000 something, they're
Contractual.
parang endo. And then some people have come out. Some people have come out and said, na, "Oo nga, I worked with them before. If you don't sign it kasi next day you're fired na." Mga ganong klaseng stuff. And you're like, "Oh, fuck." So, well, yeah, they did do some dirty things, but who didn't? Parang sila lang kasing first na nakasta.
Yep.
Mas parang, and I think, not to be partisan, but I think the government, yung administration Duterte, I think this is like a part of his agenda talaga. Kasi he's been hinting at it eh. If you check from the past, lagi nang pag tinithreaten siya ng ABS, lagi nang sinasabi na, pag tignan mo yung asta niya, parang, maghintay ka lang, parang ganun lang eh. Wala pa, parang sa kanya, hindi pa oras eh, wait lang.
Yep.
And then the fact na, I don't know, it's...
he's a political genius.
Yeah. Dude,
that's just my opinion.
Yeah. That actually makes sense. So, like, how I look at it, actually, the fact lang na yung inopen yun ni Marcoleta ba, na, I haven't heard of it, pero the idea na, sige, you're a Filipino and you're also a US citizen, pero the fact na you are running a media company in the Philippines, iba yung gravity. Somehow that makes sense eh. Kung by law, hindi siya, by law, hindi naman siya nakasulat na...
But it took this long?
Or that's not how it goes, na as in legal naman yung proceed, or legal naman yung case, then it is what it is. Pero the idea nga na, di ba, inopen pa na, do you remember yung Philippine-American War, 20% of our Philippine Army or Philippine population were killed during that time. Alam mo, parang the idea na pwedeng magkaroon ng agenda of the American agenda, pwede mong ma-funnel through via Philippine media. Delix yun. I get that. But again, by law, hindi yun yung nakasulat sa law. So I get it. Baka may loophole. But the thing is, with the Lopezes, as much as I don't want to think about it that way, pero dude, how Rappler does their content, how ABS does their content when it comes to the administration, kahit na ayaw mong isipin na hindi sila partisan, medyo blatant eh. Hindi ba?
Yeah, they're not hiding eh.
They're not.
Parang, I think there's also like, before I used to be yung parang so critical of everything, right? But parang, lately parang nagiging fad na siya.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to be against. And it's like, these guys who have the sympathy of the general people and their opinions, they're riding on that.
Yep.
Parang, why don't you just address what they're trying to say
Exactly.
Yung parang violation in law? Why have all these sympathetic things? Like when I was Marcoleta was asking Gabby Lopez if it was such a big sacrifice for him to renounce his citizenship to America. Para ipakita lang na ang allegiance niya ay 100% Filipino. You know what he said? He went on a parang, I think it must have been written by one of his telenovela show
Writers.
screenwriters. He went like this, wait lang. Parang buhay, this is not verbatim, this is just, I'm paraphrasing. Parang buhay ko po, hindi naman po na-raise ang issue na yan. Bakit po nagpo-focus tayo sa isang technicality na accident of nature because my father was studying in the Philippines at that time, in the Americas at that time.
Yeah.
So, bakit tayo magpo-focus doon? Buong buhay ko dito ako lumaki, dito ako nag-aral. Saglit lang ako nag-college lang ako doon, pero bumalik din ako dito. At hindi pa ba sapat yung tulong na binibigay namin sa taong bayan? Tapos parang there are like two more sentences that I forgot.
Yeah.
And then Marcoleta was like, Mr. Gabriel Lopez, kaya po tayo tumatagal dito. Kasi yung mga katanungan po sa inyo ay masasagot ng yes or no. Then, kasi it's his time eh.
Yeah.
He has 5 minutes.
Yep.
And then 2 people who are willing to give their time. Everybody else is pro ABS. What are you gonna do?
Good non-answer, Mr. Gabi Lopez.
No, but eventually,
nag-ano
lang siya, hindi po.
Imagine what he's
Emotions
feeling
Emotions
right now,
get
no?
the Filipinos
Ano yan, Miko? Go ahead. Sorry.
Emotions get the Filipinos. It's always been like that ever since the dawn of time.
Yep.
Hindi na tulad ng dati na parang 12-point plan, this is what I'm gonna do, this is my belief system, this is how things are supposed to work.
Yep.
Dito parang, okay, I'm sorry, I cheated on my wife. Inaamin ko na, please vote for me. Like what happened to Binay, di ba? The day before,
Yeah.
di ba? Sobrang taas ni Marojas, and then the day before, bigla niyang inamin, nabababae ako. And then everybody sympathized. Oh shit, he's so honest. He's just human. And then nanalo siya.
Programmed kasi tayo maging melodramatic. So ang decision making natin nanggagaling.
Mas kasi that's what you see on TV all the time.
Who made us like that? Diba?
TV.
So in that light, I'm also thinking
TV. Media.
I always
social media.
Diba, I told you, Miko, we were supposed to make this parang sketch show about how smart shaming is making the people dumber.
Yeah.
Bakit ba nag-start ang smart shaming? It's because of these phrases that people learn para may mabattle sila sa mga tao.
Yeah.
Nila-lecture sila about something that they should know.
Yep.
You know, parang and then who's propagating that? Is that the right term? I don't wanna. It's not propaganda. I mean,
propagating. I get it.
Who's helping it grow?
Yep.
Diba?
Or who
gave
benefits?
it life?
Who benefits from that?
I don't
Who benefits from that? Kasi the stupider people are, the easier to manipulate.
We can't hear you, Miko. Sorry.
Oh shit. Hello?
Can you hear him, Lou? Clear?
Hindi. Parang nag-shrink siya for a bit.
Hello?
Baka nawala ng battery yung yung
Nawala.
mic from the moon.
Okay na?
Hindi, mahina, dude.
Hello? Oo nga kahit ako hindi ko marinig sa
Pero clear ako, Lou.
Wait lang.
Oh, ikaw pa.
Kayo,
Ikaw rin.
pero ako,
Yan.
naririnig ko na hindi ako clear.
Mahina.
Ano nangyari?
Mahina lang.
Patulong.
Damn, imagine ko siguro nasa isip ni Gabi Lopez ngayon, no? I have millions of dollars in my bank right now. So why do I have to keep up with this shit? Diba? Fuck.
Ang alam ko din, hindi...
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay na?
Yep.
Okay na. Thank you.
I also
Clear?
didn't like na he mentioned yung parang ginamit niya pangalan ni Gina Lopez. Na parang hindi lang naman si Gina ang tumutulong sa taong bayan. Kami po talaga, lahat ng mga Lopez ay ganun talaga.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I think may mga statements before si Gina na parang he didn't like how her family was doing their business, kaya siya lumayo, di ba?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
did Gabby Lopez spend years in Africa with the poor to be able to ride on that bandwagon?
Uh, uh,
Ang haba ng mileage ni Gina Lopez. So,
Mm.
Imagine pa yung sugar money ng Lopez's, no? I mean, di ba? That's their main, tawag dito. That's their main venture, di ba? Sugar ng North Luzon. Or ng
Sorry,
Luzon.
cash cow.
Cash cow, di ba?
I mean, isa pa, yung mga law, sige, di ba this morning there came the online stuff. Pero last night, si Kay, you guys know Kay, di ba?
Yeah.
She posted something na they're trying to sneak this bill in na parang ililimit yung production ng mga local farmers to make room for importation.
What?
And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to be trying to be
Support. Self-sufficient.
self-sufficient?
Lalo na ngayon na kailangan lalo ng, tawag dito, ng local farmers.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Diba? Pero yun nga daw, actually, ang yun naman ang kalaban nila kay ever since eh. Imported kasi, they able to provide it in a much lesser cost. Pero, I mean, does it apply up until now? Anyways.
I will have to talk to her.
When it comes to your jobs, diba? Tapos na nagkaroon ng COVID. Actually, medyo curious ako, Lou, and what happened to your situation. Because I think, how I observed it, kung paano like, I'm running a small team in itself, a small agency in itself. I'm trying to look for, naghahanap ako ng motivators din, lalo ng mga founders or meron ding sarili nilang businesses. Feeling ko whatever move that you did during the COVID season speaks a lot about who you are, about how you run
I
things.
know.
Was there a part na how do I say this, na meron bang ideal way to motivate your people? I mean, during that time, kasi everyone's
Oh,
gloomy.
well, we tried during the first few times. Just to address the latter part of your question. Yung earlier parts of the quarantine, we were on conference calls every Wednesday. Tapos parang, since there'd be sometimes there's just 6 of us, we'd play games on Steam. Parang, I don't know if you guys know Verbiage. Basta parang some witty games, but then we had to work for actual. Pero okay, on the earlier of your question, parang when you said this really shows the character of the company you're with, parang ang nangyari, everybody had the same salary. Tapos, as advised by Dole. Tapos, I think the important thing was, that to me was a very nice gesture na parang even the bosses get that.
Yeah.
If that, kasi yun yung ginawa eh. So, I'm thinking, it's like that time, yung parang story about Alexander the Great, na nasa gitna sila ng desert, and they didn't have any more water. And then one of the soldiers ran up to him, tapos yung helmet niya had some water in it, parang yun na yung lahat ng na-gather nila. And then Alexander looked at it and then threw it away. I mean, my lord, this is all the water we can get. Tapos tinignan niya, and then just threw it like Luke Skywalker. And then he said, if my army isn't drinking, then I'm not drinking. Diba? So parang for me, yun yung naging bright side of it in some way. Parang to be able to work for such a company, parang in a time, and I'm not just saying COVID time, like even era natin, we're not like that. So parang these guys have heart.
Yep.
So parang I thought it gave me more inspiration to excel at what I was doing for them at this time.
Yeah, that's why it's so different in the army as compared to corporations. Diba? That's why people say that leaders eat last. Parang yun yung ginawa ni Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Didn't know that.
Actually, ano ba yun yung, ang laki rin sigurong motivator nun, lalo na sa startup setup. You guys have both worked
Kasi
in a
hindi mo yung
startup.
gagawin eh. Hindi mo yung gagawin po.
Oop, sorry.
Diba?
Yep. You guys have, pareho kayo nag-work na sa startup na setup na company, di ba? Nag-work na rin kayo sa medyo, like, bigger scale na company. Pero, I guess, like, just, in a context of working for an employer, ano yung biggest demotivator para sa inyo when it comes to working for a startup?
Are we still?
We worked in the same company,
Is
so
yeah. Is this still like?
So it's
Ito ba yung part na i-edit natin? Cut it out, cut it out!
Ito ba yung ano? Still in the COVID atmosphere or
Not really,
outside
not
of that?
really. The reason why sinabi ko yung context na yun is because lalo na siguro sa startup na setup, ramdam mo yung ramdam mo yung ramdam mo yung kasi close knit tight knit group, mas ramdam mo yung
Intimate.
or ramdam mo yung empathy.
yeah.
Ramdam mo yung empathy ng leaders mo. The one who's actually paying
Empathy,
you or running the whole thing. Pero like
Yeah.
in a context
It's
of
all,
just
it's all about the
working,
leader.
yeah,
Kung tutuusin.
in just the concept on just the context
Nasa
of
boss mo talaga eh.
yeah. Sa context of working for a startup.
You can edit this out.
Okay lang, okay lang. Sorry, feeling ko may delay. Nade-delay lang.
Kasi
Ano yun, Miko? Sorry.
Kasi kung isipin mo, yung dating startup namin ni Lou, pang-apat kami.
Oo.
So there's the CEO, there's the president, and then there's our director. We loved our director. And then sakto lang yung president, and then parang half-half yung CEO. There's some parts na you take it in a grain of salt na kung ano yung mga good qualities ng tatlong to, yun yung kukunin mo, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi mas nakakasama namin yung immediate boss namin eh. So mas naiintindihan niya yung situation namin, and then they really take time.
Yep.
They really take time. There's a story from Simon Sinek na parang may nakausap siya na nagpa-part-time sa dalawang coffee shops. One in Caesar's Palace and one in Bellagio. The mas high pay yung sa Caesar's Palace, and then sa Bellagio, parang 3/4 lang nung pay. Pero nung pumunta siya doon, bumisita siya in both coffee shops, mas gusto niya talaga sa Bellagio. Kasi kahit hindi niya department, kahit kunyari casino manager, or kahit yung sanitary manager doon sa Bellagio, kinakamusta siya. So, how are you? Hey, what's your name? Ganun siya. And then, sa kabila, kahit mas mataas yung bayad, he's always on the edge. He's always saying na parang, oh my God, kinakabahan siya, hindi niya alam gagawin niya pag nagkamali siya. Kasi he's always getting all this slack dun sa kabila sa Caesar's Palace.
Yep.
So, nasa leader talaga, kung tutuusin. Nasa leader, kahit kaano pa, mas malaki yung chance sa startup na makakausap mo yung boss mo. And then, so it's the CEO's job.
Yep.
Yun din. Pero trabaho din kasi kasi leverage mo yun eh. The bigger your company, mas mataas yung leverage mo, di ba? So, kailangan yung mga managers below you, you have to teach them who you are as the person. Yun nga, what's your cause, what's your belief, what's your vision for the company. And then, yun nga, parang kung isipin mo, there are only two ways for you to make someone do something that they really want to do. It's either you inspire them or you manipulate them. So, mostly kasi, most companies na malalaki, napunta na nila sa part na parang, what are the numbers? I just follow the numbers. I don't care how you feel. Just give me the numbers and we'll make money. And then some kasi parang, okay, kamusta ka? Oh, di ba?
Yep.
How's your work? Do you really like what you do? Is it your passion? Why are you stressed? How's your mental health?
Yeah.
Yun. Nagkukulang siguro sa ganun pagdating sa big companies.
Especially with this really fussy generation. It's like, oh, I need attention. Talk to me. Let me know that I'm fine.
Yeah.
can't
I
breathe.
think
It's so...
yun din nasa age group din kasi. 'Di ba? Lalo na ngayon, parang especially the trending apps ngayon like TikTok or Instagram. Palitan ng palit yung attention span natin eh. Parang before our age, yung bago yung YouTube, we would literally watch like 5-10 minute videos or watch comedians who have 10-minute punchlines.
Yeah.
And we love it because diba, it's gratifying. Now, parang when I have, like yung hobby ko na I make people watch something, parang if it's not like less than a minute, ayoko na, hindi ko na gets. Parang ayoko na. Gano'ng katagal yan? 10 minutes? Ang tagal. Ang tagal naman ng joke. Huwag na.
Baka depende rin sa kung paano mo hinipe, Nico.
Baka depende sa setup.
Kasi
Oo.
Yun din.
Sakto lang pala yung punchline.
So,
Dude.
yeah, isa sa leaders talaga. To answer the question, I think
Kasi yung build up mo talaga,
on the
medyo,
boss.
hirap yan.
Hello.
Pero consider din yun as a challenge for for entrepreneurs right now when it comes to hiring. That's part of the culture eh. Yun talaga eh. Magkakaroon ka talaga ng millennial generation eh. So, either maggalingan mo mag-scout and look for people who are who has
As a
thick
HR,
skin. Yeah. Or adapt to how it is. Ganun talaga. As long as you get to empathize with them and as long as you treat them as adults, I think yun eh. Treat them as adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You need to hire people who want to work for you, not because they have to, but they want to work for you, regardless of the size, regardless of the industry or the paycheck. Na parang, I like what this guy's doing. I want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, until it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. And
Yep.
you can see that from like big companies, diba? Like for example, if you compare Apple to Samsung, i-compare mo pa lang yung advertising nila eh. Like, sino ang mga endorsers ng Apple? Wala. Kasi sobrang galing mga bullshit ni Steve Jobs eh. Sorry. Pero di ba, ang galing niyang motivational speaker eh. Di ba?
Yeah.
There's a face, there's an icon. And then sa Samsung, ang dami nilang endorsers. Like ngayon, main endorser nila is BTS. But what's with yung sales? Parehas pa rin.
The bridge.
Is it still a thing, Miko? K-pop and K-drama? Dude, I
guess.
alam ko na you've been in it. You've been in the
I fell down the well, this downward spiral of K-pop.
you've
Yeah,
been
music
in the,
shows are still ongoing.
Oh nga eh. You've been in the
with no
ecosystem
audiences.
for quite some time now. 6 years ba, mga ganyan? 7 years?
No, more than 10 years na.
More than 10 years?
2008.
Uy.
Damn.
2008.
Imprinted na talaga sa
Pioneer.
yung Pioneer.
Pioneer K-popper.
MIRC days pa lang may K-pop group na siya.
Oo, may K-pop na. Oo. Totoo.
No, pero doon ako fascinated about it actually with K-pop. May part sa akin na parang ang cringy, ang either ang baduy or whatnot. Pero dude, pag pinanood mo how they do production, how they do storytelling, my fiancé Gia loves watching K-drama. Ako hindi masyado kasi parang masyadong patweetams or hindi naman ako pa-cool, hindi rin naman ako nagpapaka-misogynistic and shit. Pero talagang parang not for me. Pero pag pinanood mo how they write it, paano production.
Yeah, exactly.
Kahit yung mga pinapanood nyo sa akin ng mga MVs, parang dude, I mean,
Money.
Ang galing, man.
Money. Just money, man. Tsaka, as cliche as it may sound, dito kasi para pag-scout, oy, gwapo. Pakantayin na natin to, pasayawin natin to. Doon pare, in a minimum of 2 to 3 years. May mga K-pop artists pa doon as young as 9 years old and then they debut at 18 years old and they can't spend their money. Dorm lang sila, they're not allowed to have girlfriends, boyfriends, they can't drink, they can't smoke, they can't go out. They're gonna be trained 2 hours of singing, 2 hours of dancing, 2 hours of acting, 2 hours of how to speak, proper etiquette every day. And then the ones that really make it, they go like up to 3 a.m. sumasayaw sila. And then they have to wake up at 7. And then they have to eat specifically this. Half breast chicken, mashed potatoes for lunch, mashed potatoes for dinner. They do that for almost a decade.
Yeah.
And then they're just manufactured. For K-drama naman kasi, it's the education and the facilities. Plus, they need to hustle because believe it or not, Lee Min-ho, he's one of the highest paid actors in the K-drama business. He started at 90-10. 90% sa manager, 10% sa kanya. And then ang contract niya is like 2 years, 3 years. And then after nun, siya naman yung 90, 10% naman yung company niya.
Baka ma-fact check
So,
tayo
nandun din
dyan,
kasi
Miko,
yun eh.
Legit ba yan?
Oh,
Legit yan? Baka ma-fact check tayo dyan, Miko,
Hindi, seryoso. Kasi
Okay.
kung nag-uumpisa ka,
Lalagay ako ng citation needed dito sa... Bigla may lalabas na link.
seryoso. Kasi pag totoo naman pag nag-uumpisa ka, kailangan mo mag-hustle kasi you're not blinded by the money. Diba? Like in other countries. Pag sumikat ka na, you get all the money. And then parang, diba, peanuts lang yung manager mo. And then nawawala ka na. Nobody's telling you not to do this shit. Diba? Nobody's telling you not to do drugs or not to drink alcohol.
But by then you're too old, and then they won't want you anymore.
That's why Koreans look so young.
Pero, dude, ang medyo napapansin ko din, or maybe na-amplify lang ng social media, iba rin ang pressure sa kanila with, celebrities out there. Ang laki din ng suicide rate. I mean, maybe na-amplify ng social media, pero at 23, 26 years old, 27 years old, 24 years old.
Fucking kill themselves.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Baka yun yung mga the ones who didn't make it through.
Yeah, exactly.
Parang they threw
Ito pwede mo
everything.
i-fact check hindi ako
Russian
sure.
ballerinas.
or yung
Like Russian ballerinas, exactly.
Ano yun? Sorry.
Yung sa K-pop artist ata, I'm not sure. Sa National Geographic ko napanood to 1 in every 8,000 trainees only make it as a K-pop idol. 1 out of 8,000 na natitrain.
Yeah.
So, isipin mo, laki din ang ginagastos sa mga kumpanya.
Yeah.
But kahit sa mga K-drama actors, parang okay, kahit K-pop idol trainee ka, uy, magaling umarte to. So, mag-invest na sila.
Yeah.
And then, hindi lang sa Korea. As in, they fly in people from the West to train them.
We're half Korean.
Kaya for example, like Blackpink or BTS, ganyan, yung mga choreographers sila, yung mga producers sila.
Who's that one
are
I
the
asked
same
about
producers.
recently?
Si Somi. She's Dutch.
half
Dutch Korean. Yun. As in, baby pa lang yun. Tinitrain na yun. So I think it's in the effort.
It's in the DNA.
Culture.
She's not that successful.
And the kimchi.
The kimchi. Yes. It's on the kimchi. I think it's their food. It's also, malaking bagay din yung food
Yeah. Pero parang ano ba yung, kasi kahit sa US, intense din yung K-pop, K-drama culture.
Napanood niyo yung sa
in Europe.
Backstreet Boys?
Ha?
Napanood niyo yung sa Backstreet Boys sa NSYNC manager?
I think so.
I
Documentary.
feel like, documentary about their manager. I think yung parang, yung
Si
ganyan
Pearl.
trend, yung mga
Pearl
girl
guy.
groups, boy groups.
Yep.
As evidenced by what happened with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. If
What
people
happened?
know the story behind it. Kasi parang ganun din eh. So what you just talked about, na parang they train this long. They come from like kulang na lang may show pero wala. Pero it's a similar what X Factor, Britain's Got Talent. Yung mga parang may pila talaga ng mga taong they believe they can be the next, whatever.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams. And then they try out and then hindi sila ganun kagaling and then only the best get picked and then what happened was they didn't know. Di ba nagko-compete yung NSYNC sa Backstreet Boys against one another. And then parang pinipitch sila against each other on media. And then they didn't know that they had the same manager.
Oh yeah?
Na parang parang tina-two times sila ng manager. Na siya din yung siya din yung naggagas ng competition. Parang you have to be better
and gaslighted.
That's how you say it.
Damn.
So
I didn't know
parang
that.
after nun sumunod lang dun yung J-pop and then now it's K-pop.
J-pop.
I'm sure
J-pop lang talaga lang umpisa
I'm sure J-pop had its own sort of parang ganyan na a generation was built up thinking they'd be the next.
Kasi
thing.
J-pop sensationalized it as parang to cater to the anime fans. It's just that the rest of the world wasn't really into that Parang, di ba, masyadong mukhang anime yung mga J-pop. So K-pop kind of got that and put a little pinch of Western influence, and that's
Di
why
ba
it boomed.
yung BTS Save Me, sinong Western yung nag-mix ng music?
Keone Madrid yung choreographer, and
Music.
I'm not sure. Producer is American.
Parang
Pero
may sinasabi ka na, ano yan eh, Chainsmoker yan eh.
Chainsmokers. Pero not that song.
Oh,
They had
okay.
a song na Chainsmokers yung nag-produce.
Okay.
Yun.
So it's
Laging
not
may
like
ganun.
it's not like it was their own thing, you know. They got Western help, like American Hollywood level help.
Yeah.
Help.
Yep.
Yeah, help. But they own songs. They
How about
composed it.
Timbaland? Was he in it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Timbaland.
Wala
Pero
lang.
karamihan talaga, Western producers.
Mm.
There's a documentary sa Discovery tsaka sa National. Talaga mga, yun.
Mm.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Even I don't get it sometimes. They sold out 2 days.
Yep.
Wimbledon Stadium, 50 to 70,000 seats. In 2 days, 5 minutes, nag-crash yung website. 5
Damn.
minutes, 50,000 tickets.
Isa
Pati
ka doon.
dito,
Isa ka doon, Miko.
sa London yun.
Okay.
Hindi. Dito, MOA,
Yeah.
ganun din, 10
Yep.
minutes.
Grabe.
10 minutes. Social media rin kasi yung nagpaangat sa kanila. Because they were the first group that really used Twitter.
Yeah.
They used Twitter. They were interacting with the fans. And before, it was taboo na parang, I'm Super Junior. I'm Wonder Girls. Why would I need to talk to the fans? They have to pay to talk to me. And they were literally replying as artists with
Damn.
the fans. So it was a new thing. They used social media. And they were poor. They were
They
dirt
use
poor.
technology.
They used technology to the maximum level. And then they had this app, yung V Live. So nagla-live sila lagi, tapos nakipag-usap sa fans.
Yep.
And it was something new. So people were like, the K-pop artists were like, oh shit, we didn't know we could do that. And then they just started doing it. They just started, talking to, like, nakipag-usap talaga sila. And then hanggat sa umangat na umangat, and then nakita yung ugali ng mga to na mga taga-probinsya, mga hindi manufactured, walang gawa sa buka,
Yeah.
na talagang galing sa hirap.
Yep.
We're just talking
So-
about BTS now.
Yun nga.
Wait lang.
Yung nangyari doon.
Guys, pwede ba tayo mag-break? Yossi break lang ako. Sa WeBe break.
Sige.
Okay.
Wait lang.
Sige.
Meron akong
Gum
few
break muna.
topics na gusto kong daanan. Wait lang.
What, he's gonna leave us recording?
Yeah. I-edit naman niya.
Let's talk about Iwa.
Behind his back.
Yung balita
Uy, pero-
ko, si Iwa, yung wedding. Oh.
Oo nga, grabe si Iwa eh.
Okay. Wait lang. Wait.
So,
Pero grabe yung marami nagsara daw na ad agencies.
Wait, do you know about the Spanish death threat?
The what? No. Hindi nga eh. Kaya not lang ako eh.
Oh God, it's crazy. You should read it.
I've been watching a lot of Joe Rogan.
Well, Joe Rogan doesn't have Facebook Filipino.
Grabe, as in, pinanood ko yung kay Elon Musk. He now, Neuralink is active.
Yung pinangalanan niya yung anak niya.
Dun sa airplane. Pero yun yung gusto kong i-bring up kay Iwa eh. Tangina, you can open your car, your house.
You can't bring up Elon Musk because somebody else already brought him up.
What?
Somebody else in the first episode brought him up.
Si Eden ba?
Second. Sino ba first? Di ko alam.
Hindi. Yun nga eh, parang naisip ko, paano kaya kung may AI ngayon, no? How convenient shit would be.
Like what? The transaction of Ayuda?
Mga ganon. Or di kaya, kabit mo yung ulo mo sa cyborg, tapos, wala lang. Pwede ka
Nakabit
magtrabaho.
mo yung ulo mo sa cyborg? O gagawin mo
Ay, sorry,
sarili
kabit mo
mong
yung ulo mo
cyborg?
sa AI. Kabit mo yung ulo sa AI, mag-work ka, sa bahay ka lang.
Better luck in the next life.
5 years daw eh.
Um,
Active na. Yung Neuralink and symbiosis sa AI
to do what?
ni Elon Musk.
To do what?
Neuralink.
Faster RAM, ganun.
Hindi, as in parang ang sinabi niya is pwede ka na magkabit ng AI sa utak mo, sa Neuralink nga. So
And what will
parang
that let you do?
it's the operation would take days, pero your neurofibers will be taken care of. And then if you're, for example, if you're quadriplegic, you can walk.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. Yung parang pwede niyang i-activate lahat ng cells
Yeah.
na namatay.
Oo, exactly. Tapos, kapag kunyari, laka ng
I mean,
paa,
receptors.
kakabitan ng metal, ng AI technology, and you can literally have a bio arm or something.
Oh, but have you seen those technologies now?
What,
You
are these
can
like substandard?
you can barely do. You can't even do this. Ganito lang galaw mo, movement mo.
Sabagay.
Mahirap pa yung individual na nagko-control niya yung daliri.
Okay. I think tumutulong sa kanya yung Boston Dynamics. Yeah.
Those are the ones who made the dog robots.
Yeah, exactly. Pero yung like the arms.
Hindi, yung sa napanood ko naman, it's about parang how in the handicap world, I think John Oliver parang ano pa rin,
Last week tonight.
before, ganito lang yung kayang gawin niya. Mga prosthetic
Substandard
hands.
pa.
Tapos, ngayon, parang may claw na, and then now, nagagawa na yung parang each finger na.
Nabepend,
Oo. Kahit na andito yung, ngari, amputated ko up to the elbow. Yung neurons, I don't know, dito ba yun o dito?
Ang in-explain kasi ni Elon Musk, ang nagagawa na ng
Elon Musk.
Iba pa. Ayun yung sa UK. Yun nga. Pero yung in-explain niya is, kaya it would take days for the operation is because they will link your neurofibers like half-inch inside your skull. And then, kaya mas mabibigyan mo ng command yung kamay mo na makagalaw.
It's not the command that's the problem. It's the machinery.
The machinery.
Hindi pa ganun ka-advanced yung machinery involved. It's still so crude. It's nothing like the dynamics that we have.
Okay.
Because God is really such an amazing designer.
Intelligent design. Pero you won't have that much of a problem if you're just gonna walk. Kung quadriplegic ka.
Okay, yeah.
Diba? Pero diba yun din yung
I wouldn't be complaining.
Diba yun yung sabi ni Elon Musk regarding AI, ang pinaka-ideal daw na setup is symbiotic tayo with AI.
Symbiotic, yeah.
Diba?
That's what I watched nung isang araw. Like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Grabe, you can fucking turn on your car with your head, with your house, just thinking of opening the lights. You just fucking think, I wanna open the lights. Okay.
Anong take nyo dun?
It's kind of scary.
Anong take
I
nyo
love
sa
it.
advancement
At some point,
ng AI?
it's gonna be like second breathing na lang. Like parang when we enter a room, we're not gonna think about turning it on. It's just we know that we want it on. Parang ganun
it's amazing.
passive. I thought
but it's also kind of dangerous.
Movies na sci-fi where, I mean, don't go with the dangerous stuff. Everybody knows may two sides naman ng coin eh. Pero don't terrorize it before it even becomes a thing.
Hindi naman siya terrorize. Parang if it's in the wrong
hands. Who's to say
hands.
na robots aren't the right species to take over? Maybe
No, I'm not terrorizing the robots. I'm not terrorizing AI. I'm terrorizing the ones, for example, kasi diba, you're gonna pay with your head. Diba? Oh, I'm gonna pay for this restaurant. But sino nag-handle nun? Sino yung company nag-handle nun? So if you don't pay your taxes, for
probably
example,
MasterCard or American Express or Visa. And it's
diba?
gonna be like they're just gonna have a different way to do things. Like, oh, I have to tap you in a particular way, touch my wrist or something like that.
Yeah.
Something kinky.
Then
not paid you.
Which is yun nga yung part na scary dun eh. Kasi parang sa sobrang bilis ng advancement ng AI, yung regulating body hindi pa buo.
Yeah.
You
And
get what
and
I mean?
Elon
Who's
Musk
gonna
said,
regulate it?
exactly, sinabi nga niya,
Jesus.
please give me 10 years.
Mm,
Sabi ni Elon Musk, please give me 10 years. Sinabi niya sa American government. Sabi sa kanya, no, we need it now.
yeah.
So, di ba, parang ang lungkot, napasmoke na lang siya.
Mm, mm,
Sabi niya, oh shit, okay, sige, kayo bahala. Pero sinasabi ko sa inyo, like seat belts, it took like 10, 15 years to make seat belts. That's how
mm,
long they had to regulate it. And then
yep.
you're making me do it in less than 5 years
Yeah.
to make symbiosis
Yep.
with technology, with AI. So
Yep.
siya parang, okay, sige, pala kayo. Basta ako, kaya ko gawin to.
Mm,
Pero
Like just
sinasabi
like
ko sa
Rick
inyo,
Sanchez.
it's too dangerous, but sige. So
uh,
doon ako excited. Kasi, di ba, he wants us to be a multi-planetary species. He doesn't care about money anymore.
yeah.
Yun.
Dude, isa sa mga interesting na lumabas na content material para sa akin during the season where everyone's at home. History 101 ng Netflix, dude.
Yeah, I
My
saw
Oh,
God.
those.
'Di ba? Parang 20 plus minutes of content, rich content explaining easily explaining everything that you have to learn about that certain topic. Ganda,
exactly.
man. I mean, sana we could do more of those stuff.
Original Netflix series though.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Have you guys watched
Yeah,
some of it?
I just
I
saw
saw
like
some
trailers.
episodes, like 2 episodes.
Um,
Um, I think that's how people are gonna be making content now because
Mm-hmm.
parang the next generation that's coming, they really want things snappy.
mm,
They want to
Yeah,
know a
attention
lot.
span.
mm,
Para silang yung sa Matrix, yung I know kung
Mabilis
fu.
lang.
Para they want everything. "Ah, come on, I want to learn this.
yep.
Boom, give me the
Mm.
basics.
Mm,
Let me roll. Tapos stuff like that where you can just compress so much information.
mm,
Parang ang bilis ng exchange.
Mm-mm.
yep. Plus
It
yung
makes you
visual
kind. It
appeal.
makes
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
and it makes me
Exactly.
think na at night na parang oh if I just watched like 2 months more I'd be the smartest man alive.
Mm-mm.
Are those the types of stuff that you're doing right now, Lou?
Oh, I'm trying to create kasi nga yun yung naging demand.
Mm,
So for me,
Uh,
in trying to help the company stay afloat, parang feeling ko I'm the one who needs to step up and
mm,
create like a reel that would show na hey we can do animation
yeah.
and then but I have to also create like something light for people to digest kasi yun nga, ang
mm.
gloomy ng atmosphere.
Yeah.
So I've got I don't know Alan Watts. I'm just gonna try to animate him kasi parang yung mga I mean sa History 101 they have nice ways to compress and explain visually, diba?
Yep.
I think that I imagined, oh, if I worked there, it would be such a nice thing to, parang yun yung problem solving mo every day. How do I express this
Yep.
visually
Yep.
and in movement?
Mm-mm.
Tapos yung the other part is I wanna create like I saw this parang series parang History 101 then but on YouTube and it's about dinosaurs.
Mm,
And
Mm-mm.
every time they refer to parang how this species is connected to this species, they have this parang graphic of the whole family tree where everything came from, all
Mm.
life.
yeah.
So parang ako, madali ko naintindihan.
Yep.
And also when they like, I found interesting yung animating yung mga time spans. Like how
Mm,
do you explain Jurassic period, Cenozoic era,
yep.
Paleozoic era?
Mm,
Tapos parang with just a clever use of colors, some
mm,
shapes,
yep.
ang dami mo nang pwedeng ma-explain sa layman.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's other than that, I'm just also happy na I can explore creating different design languages for or aesthetics for talking heads,
Mm-hmm.
like moving
Yeah,
bodies.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm. Like in a nutshell, Kurzekaj, I forgot what it's called.
What's the
It's a European YouTube show. In a nutshell, tas puro animation lang siya. Tas ganun na ganun siya, like 5 to 10 minutes per subject.
Mm,
okay, yeah.
But it's like complex subjects.
Mhm.
Like
But
they
easily
explain.
explained.
Oh, ang
Yeah.
galing.
Oh,
Like how the coronavirus
Mm.
works, or like how black holes work.
Mm.
Tapos 5
there's even
minute lang siya.
there's
Puro
even one
cartoon lang
called
siya.
yung Explained din. Ganun parang History 101.
Yeah.
And it had topics about the pandemic, like
Mm-mm.
meron na pala tayong ginagawa before,
Mm.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
It brings you up to date with, like I read about this guy who nung March daw ano siya, silent retreat na 3 months. Tapos kakalabas lang niya and he's like, what the fuck happened? So he can watch those clips and be
Yep.
like, oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I know I know
Uh-huh.
2020.
Yep.
Yeah, here
Para
it's Kurz gesagt.
Mhm. Parang
Yeah.
simple thing lang like I was always fascinated with how yung kung paano yung geopolitics ng Middle East in regards sa oil
Uh,
and bakit ganun ka dominating ang Saudi Arabia in regards sa lahat na
uh,
nandun sa Middle East
Uh-uh.
region. Dude, in 20 minutes, like all the
diba?
things that needed to be explained to me, like simple things, like gets mo na yung geopolitics when it comes to bakit inatake ng Iran ang Iraq, o ano yung
Mm-mm.
friction between the two, and bakit ang Saudi pa rin ang nagre-reign supreme
Mm-mm.
amongst all the tawag dito, tribes na nandun sa region na yun. Which is crazy for me. Parang during the time na ina-explain nila, may part sa akin na, bakit? Paano ba, I mean, paano ba ang oil? As in, reserve lang ba siya? So, biglang after a minute. So, this is how it works. So, oil reserves are from fossil fuels, in which is crazy for me, but hindi siya na-explain na ganun sa akin before. 20 minutes time, they'd be able to explain it that clearly. It's
So
fascinating.
imagine mo kung kaya pa yan if we breed a generation na mas mabilis pa mag-digest ng
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
information.
Yep.
More
And then,
results.
or maybe not, maybe we just move on to, kasi nga magiging cyborgs na tayo.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
parang we can
mabilis
just,
na.
if I need, like, if I would need, if we had an event tomorrow, tapos parang nag-back out yung, yung right
Mm-mm.
hand guy ko. I
Mm.
was like, I
Yeah.
can't go tomorrow, I'm sick. I could just call anybody, like, hey, you got time tomorrow?
Mm-mm.
I'll brief you along the way.
Mm.
So, alam niyo lahat ng production protocols.
Uh,
Yeah,
Nasa
yeah.
kotse lang on the way to the set.
Lilig na lang sa utak. Oh, ito na. Oh, na-send ko na. Nakuha mo na? Oh, nakuha ko na.
Kaya, dahil may NDA, pagkatapos ng project, makakalimutan niya na yung natutunan niya.
Ipa-flash siya ng derunalizer.
Ang weird din nung part na like, ikaw rin siguro, Lou, you're a filmmaker yourself. Merong part nung na time na naka-lockdown na nag-catch up ako sa mga favorite kong directors and their movies. So, let's say, Quentin, pinanood ko ulit yung Reservoir Dogs, pinanood ko ulit yung
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction, going back to it. May konting part, or even, let's say, Goodfellas ni Scorsese, like, yung mga mainstream ones that you like, tas parang
Yeah.
i-dissect mo, like, paano yung storytelling,
Yeah.
paano yung narration, ano yung
Easter eggs sa YouTube.
yeah. Or even just the flow
Oh.
of it. Like, you don't see it that way before. May konting part na medyo cringy kasi parang ang weird na aakbayan bigla ni Joe Pesci, yung isang dude na ngayon kasi hindi na pwede. Alam mo, parang, dude, di mo na yan pwede gawin ngayon. Like, kunyari, magsushoot kayo. Ang weird na parang, yun na ba yun? Yun na ba yung golden ages of
Cinema?
storytelling, movie making? Kasi I don't know if we can actually do that moving forward.
Because of the parang being politically correct.
No, not just that.
Mm.
Just because of ano ba? That's I don't think we're not gonna be that comfortable going to that lifestyle again eh. Like ganun ka na ba ulit kadali makikipag-shake hands sa bago mo lang kakilala? Alam mo yun, ewan ko, parang I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking about it.
Kasi I'm
Like, they
thinking like,
desensitized it.
Ha?
They desensitized yung dahil sa nangyayari sa pandemic, iba na yung magiging movies in the future.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It's
maybe
just
for
that
a
how I
time,
look.
merong mga parang
Mm-mm.
pandemic-themed
Mm-mm.
content out there, but
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think it's gonna. I mean, maybe I'm just being optimistic about it, pero I feel like if they develop that vaccine, say, alam ko Pfizer is really expediting it, and then there's Johnson's and Johnson's are saying baka daw matapos na sila by July.
Mm.
So if that becomes readily available before the year ends, maybe it can also defeat the succeeding and COVID. Imagine mo naman, napakamalas naman natin kung may second na hindi siya kaya ng bagong vaccine na nagkandara pa tayong gawin.
Yep.
Tapos parang, I mean, fuck. Armageddon na talaga. It's the reckoning. So that's my answer. I don't think it's gonna affect it for that long, that it's a permanent thing.
Babalik din tayo on how kung paano yung lifestyle natin before.
More precautions. Parang nangyari sa Black Death.
Yeah.
Like, how many people did that thing killed? Like, hundreds and millions or 50 million? I forgot.
Napapaisip pa nga ako minsan napapaisip ako na parang maybe kung gaano tayo ka-free and how our lifestyle was before, maybe hindi yun yung tama on how kung ano yung hindi yun yung the right way of living.
I don't think that's our fault kasi we were just trying to, I think at any given point we're just trying to do the best na this situation or particular scenario can give. I mean, okay, wala namang nagre-referee kung mas maraming masasamang tao ang magiging successful or magiging, it's still for me pretty much chaotic. There's I like to think there's balance, or like we have Bill Gates, who has been anything but selfish about his money. So parang, and other millionaires before COVID even happened, parang the richest people were signing petitions na when they die, give this much of my money to charity. Kasi what would you use it for? You're dead.
Heaven.
So may mga magaganda din naman ng mga panahon eh. And who's to say 50 years from now, people would say the better way we're trying to live life now is the wrong way too. You don't know.
Yeah.
Values change, shift all the time. Paradigm. Parang all it takes is another thing as severe as COVID.
Yeah. Yep.
For us to learn.
Yeah, pero ewan ko, parang how I look at it siguro, baka tayo not that greatly affected by it because we are in the comforts of urban environment. Nasa Metro Manila tayo, meron tayong good shelter. But how kung paano ang lifestyle before and kung paano yung nakaka-affect, let's say, sa mga rural areas, the simple fact lang na kung yun talaga ang theory in which nanggaling sa bats, which is yun naman talaga ang primary theory, di ba, na nanggaling sa bats yung infection. The fact that how we're living before, just in a macro scale, we fucked with animals, not literally, pero parang gets mo?
Both din naman
Ha? No, pero gets mo, like hindi yun yung tamang structure ng predator prey or gets mo, like kung paano talaga dapat yung parang inano natin yung pagiging top of the food chain. We
abused it.
Or we took advantage of it in a way. Parang hindi na siya yung tamang lifestyle for humans. Na
But whoever was at the top,
nag-bounce back sa atin yung
even if it wasn't humans, yung before us who was on the top, they were always abusive.
Yeah.
That's what makes them at the top.
Yep. Yun nga eh. Baka human nature yun. It'll come to a point na okay, you're dominating, tapos you're gonna abuse it.
Greed. More greed. Parang I want more.
Yeah.
Parang I'm comfortable, but I want more. I want something new. I'm not satisfied with this. I need to do this.
Yep.
So,
some people want it all and they think they can do it, so they go for it, and then,
Yeah.
shoot for the stars.
I need to change.
I was just watching Jeffrey Epstein too, diba? That
Dude,
guy
I was just about to
wanted to
say.
make it.
Dahil sinabi mo yung Bill Gates thing.
Oh,
Alam mo to?
was Bill Gates there too?
narinig ko lang to sa kaninong podcast ba? Inisip ko kung sa H3 podcast or Joe Rogan eh. Na part
Joe
daw
Rogan ata.
Pucha baka maano ako dito. Part daw
Hindi,
si
pero
Bill
hindi-
Gates ng pedophile ring ni Jeffrey Epstein.
Hindi naman daw ano eh. You sure it's not Clinton
Do, Clinton kasi parang yun blatant talaga na friend sila ni
Ah,
Jeffrey
okay.
Epstein eh.
Pero meron daw kasi ano eh. May, nasa episode 3 pa lang yata ako.
Mm.
Meron naman daw mga iba na hindi naman nagpa-participate sa orgies. Parang they just go there in the morning for a meeting.
Mm.
Like, nung nakita daw sino ba yun, yung telecom, yung satellite maintenance guy niya, nakita niya Epstein was talking to Bill Gates.
Mm.
Wala naman daw ibang tao nun eh. So
Mm.
parang, di ba, they were just having probably financial plans or something, I don't know.
Mm.
Maybe
How do you think
he moved the world.
how do you think the Bilderberg meetings are going right now?
The what?
Bilderberg
the-
meetings.
Global warming?
No, Bilderberg.
Bilderberg meetings. Via Zoom din kaya nila ginagawa.
I don't know.
Oh, yun, di ba? Yun nga. Yung para sa Ice White Shot, yung mga nakamaskara,
Yeah,
yung mga
yeah.
Illuminati. Yung 1% of
When
the
did that
1%.
come out?
No, I mean it's a conspiracy, I guess. I can't confirm if it's true, pero based on the evidence, yung mga sina Rockefeller, sina Rothschild,
So this
diba,
is
every
based
now and
on.
then.
This is what the film was based on.
Yes, yung sa Ice White Shot. Pero diba, they're the ones who allegedly are the ones controlling the world. Like, how do you think they're doing their meetings now?
Zoom. Doable.
Zoom, no?
Oo. At least isa doon, like si Hillary Clinton yung naka-Zoom Pro. Can record this. Anyways.
Diba may doubts sa Zoom eh.
Ha?
It's stealing your data.
Ano daw?
Merong doubts with Zoom na it might be stealing your data.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yun,
maybe
wow.
they're not using Zoom. Maybe they have their own app. The Hildeberg Convention.
Google Meets lang pala. O kaya Skype. Kasi hindi daw may expect ng mga hackers na sa Skype sila mag-meeting. They won't do that.
Yahoo.
Or Facebook Live, tas sila lang mag-friends.
Steam eh, no? Sa Steam sila nag-stream. You'll never find us here.
Oh, Bigo Live. Mag-Bigo Live sila. Pero that's another interesting thing, like my girlfriend, you can up to 80,000 pesos, or para siyang, it's not like you're just going
you
on
missed
live.
a couple of verbs there.
Alin?
Sorry.
Ah.
There's this app called Bigo Live and some other apps na parang you just magla-live ka lang. Tapos yun yung mga hustle ng mga ibang tao ngayon.
Ano gawin?
Pero, chef,
Beans pa din ba yung hinihingi?
pa rin, beans. And then, while you're watching, naka-connect siya sa credit card mo or debit card. And then if you want to send gifts to this person, you can make it money. You can,
Anong gagawin mo?
Live ka lang. And then makipag-usap ka lang. Naka-live, parang Facebook live ka lang. So may mga comments. Tapos para sabihin sa'yo, kanta ka naman or sayo ka naman. Tapos sasayaw. And then may option doon na pwede ka mag-live.
Yeah.
So pag live ka, yung iba doon, syempre, lalo na pag babae,
Yep.
send mo muna ako ng ganito, papakita ko yung boobs ko.
Pwede ka maghubad doon? Dati di ba bawal?
Pwede, bawal. Pag live. Pero pag naka-private room ka,
Okay.
isang tao, pwede siya mag-send ng beans, pwede siya mag-send ng money through live. Tapos bawal mag-encrypt, bawal man yung app.
Wow.
And then, yeah. Pero gulat ako, parang laki ng pera. Parang you get 15,000 views. Like in 2
Go
hours.
Miko, do it.
No.
Do I know how you can do it. Now you can't use your back problems. You say you can lie down on bed tapos set up mo yung camera sa ceiling. So you can just pretend like
Dancing.
So you won't have
raw live material, di ba?
Yeah, and if you
you
saw
don't
the
have to
app,
move around.
Yep.
ang
Crazy.
dami talaga.
Isa pa sa mga crazy na uprise ngayon, game streaming, dude.
Oh
Napapansin
yeah,
nyo?
yun, malaking pera din yun.
Yep.
Oh, Facebook gaming.
Yeah.
Ang dami. Kasi sa Facebook,
I
if
asked
you use
Ali
ours.
Ha?
Sa
I have a friend-
Facebook Live.
Si Ali?
Sorry.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I asked Ali.
Mm.
May friend kasi ako from Pipeline, yung computer shop where we used to play Commonwealth, na he now has a business for streaming.
Mm.
So meron siyang mga stream na tao na, I don't know, celebrities sila dun.
Yeah. Oh.
So he was looking for other gamers, and I was like, "Oh, Ali plays MOBA. She's a character. Why don't we give her a try?"
Mm.
So I spoke to Ali. Tapos sabi ni Ali, I think the problem with me is if I did streaming, I'll get a lot of people hating on me. Tapos sabi ko, yeah, but then you never had a problem with people hating on you. And then she said, yeah, but my thing is, pag nagmurahan na kami, it's like they don't say anything but tang ina ka blah 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 blah.
Mm.
It's all the same things. I'm like, okay, so where do we go from here?
Mm.
Gusto
Yeah.
niya i-up yung trash talk eh. Wala daw siyang nakakausap na can go take her there.
Yeah.
Uh,
So she's looking for the thrill of the trash talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kasi like, for example, yung mga streamers ngayon on sa stream or Facebook Live, while you're playing, they can send stars. Kahit hindi game eh. Kahit
Yeah.
when you're just talking. Kanyari, ito, nagla-live tayo. And then people like our subject. They can send stars. 500 stars equals to like 50 pesos. And it's like the people are doing it now. Parang meron ngayon na Amanoma Gaming, Counter-Strike sila. And then sasabihin nila, oh sige, 50,000 stars ako dyan. And it's so easy kasi kahit may load ka, nagpa-load ka ng 500 pesos. And then kunyari nag-uusap tayo ngayon. And then gusto ko yung usapan natin. Mag-send ako ng like what, 500 stars. And that's like 500 pesos. And then we just say, oh, thank you. Oh, what other topics do you want us to talk about?
Yeah.
But ang sad part nun is, lalo na sa Pilipinas, who's gonna wanna send that much money, like talking about with conversations or things that are for individual social change, diba? Or intellectual topics.
Then
So
maybe that's not the right platform.
yun nga. Or the right
People
demographics.
going in there are
Yeah.
just horny people, diba? You don't want to
Exactly.
give them politics.
Exactly.
The
Kaya
fuck?
kunyari, hindi, seryoso, kaya nga.
Alam mo
Pero
ba yung
merong
first
mga
agenda
audience
ng
na ganun.
hearing? Habang nag-uubad.
Di ba? Kaya pag
Hey, you
napansin mo,
want to talk about the first agenda or the last one?
so for example, itong mga streamers sa Facebook, Mobile Legends streamers, they're just fucking pretty. And then, makikita mo talaga sa live na parang, oh my God, that guy's spending a lot of money for someone who sucks at this game. And then they're just wearing like a tank top, and just flaunt their boobs, and then they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
Yes, very much. Because this
I told
one's
you to
making
get that
money.
operation.
Pero may
It's fine
ibang
now.
may ibang segment daw ng may ibang segment daw ng audience ng game streaming kasi may friend ako na nag-game streaming. Tapos nagkaroon siya ng parang introspective realization. Sabi niya na parang the idea was, 'di ba, you're basically streaming a game that someone likes. Tapos guy to, dude. Tapos na-realize, tapos kinakausap siya while he's in the game.
Yeah.
Yung idea daw na, you remember when we used to play RPG nung mga bata tayo, tapos let's say nasa computer shop ka or nasa bahay ka ng friend mo, tapos yung isang friend mo nanonood lang. Nanonood lang.
Baka may star dito, baka may ano dyan.
Yep. Parang
Mag-side quest ka
Spectator.
naman.
ganun daw yung experience na nilagay mo lang in a digital
Exactly.
platform.
Exactly.
That's the other side.
Wonder.
That's the other segment of game streaming na I think parang meron pa rin siyang core, may human element, I think, na parang, okay, I just want to play with my friend. Tapos gusto namin gusto namin sabay kaming i-take yung adventure na to. Ganon.
Parang sa YouTube, may bayad din. May mga stories na yung YouTube, di ba? And then pag nagla-live ka, parehas din. Like, people can send you money through the app, through the software. And it's so accessible how much money you can get from that.
Yeah.
Di ba? Ayun, tulad, like, as Facebook Live. Nagulat ako. As in, tinanong ko pa yung katabi ko. Sabi ko, ba't ang dami nagbibigay ng stars tapos parang tuwan-tuwa sila? Tapos sabi niya, load lang yan eh. Sabi ko, ha? Load lang nila. Tapos kinonect nila sa Facebook or through Paymaya or through Smart.
Yep.
And then, when they like what you're doing, you're playing the game, and they like your performance, they send you money.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus
Oh man.
Christ.
Saan
Grabe.
pera na?
Oo nga. Kaya nga yung inaayaw ko sa'yo eh. Oo. Like on a monetary standpoint, like if, for example, if you had the right demographic, you can just go on Facebook Live on your Facebook page, on your business page. And
Just
if
complaining
people
about
like
life all day long.
and then if you're watching and then you have the right audience and they like what, like for example, they like what we're talking about, they'll be sending money. But then at the same time, maka-cloud ka eh. Parang, oh shit, they just, diba? If people just like what they want to see, parang it'll cloud what you want to say about things. So
Yep.
yun din. Kaya patok yung mga nagtutwerk or mga kumakanta lang. Ganun. Tayo na, nakaka-10,000 sa isang araw, may nagsisend lang ng beans, may nagsisend ng stars. Tapos doon lang din sa app.
Yep.
Kasi partner siya sa Paymaya eh.
Yeah.
So i-encash mo lang. And then pupunta ka ng Western Union dahil nag-twerk ka. Insane. Pero yung hustle, di ba?
Yep. Kahit na yung mga simple content creators online na let's say gumagawa ng cooking show, gumagawa ng mga parang home DIY. Dude, ina-admire ko talaga yung mga digital content creators right now. Kasi before, para makapaglabas ka ng good visual content, which is the most effective or the most attracting content pa rin naman to consume sa kahit kanino. Before, para makapaglabas ka ng good visual content, kailangan mo ng approval ng mga corporate bosses. Let's say, mga network executives na, okay, pasok ba yan para sa advertisers natin? Ngayon talaga, yung mga good creative nagra-rise sa surface. As in, good creatives, nakaka-attract ng user base.
Nagkaroon ng opportunity.
Yeah. And they're making money out from it. So, ewan ko, parang para sa akin, they're nasa tip of the iceberg pa lang ang digital content creation eh.
Pero let me ask you, Iwa, if hindi naman shit hits the ceiling, pero if the opportunity came, siguro hindi mo kasi niche yun, pero if you given the chance, and then let's say the show becomes like kunyari laptop na nag-trend or something, like oh there's a show na ganito na ganyan, would you consider that like your business, your Facebook page na bigyan ng access na mabigyan ka ng stars, Facebook stars? Diba?
To be honest, I don't know. Like, kung siguro kasi yung goal mo from the get-go, kung bakit mo siya ginawa, is just, you want to do it. Like, for example, with this one, I know the reason why I want to do it is, I know I love hearing insights from a lot of people. I love hearing insights from my friends. Tapos gusto ko rin yung idea na raw, unadulterated content, which is hindi, like, that's why I love podcasts eh. And that's why I think podcasts are effective right now.
Exactly.
No holds barred,
sobra.
as in tao. Para kami narinig na 2 tao nag-uusap about a certain topic that you want. Diba, ang sarap lang din panoorin. It's just that ngayon napapanood mo siya online. Then, I love Howard Stern, Dick Cavett, Stephen Colbert. Alam mo yung parang yung mga ganong klaseng interviewer na merong parang gustong i-squeeze out na material from the people
Parang
that you're speaking with.
maganda yung framework nila, kung paano sila...
Oo. Saka alam mo lang na gusto mo, like interested ka lang talaga malaman that from that certain person. I just want that, and I think I would regret it if I did not do it in the first place. So, just do it. I think yun lang talaga. Pero kung ang idea mo is, okay, ang gagawin mo muna is, kaya ako gagawin to is because I have to monetize it in the future. I'm not sure, pero I don't think, that's not a healthy way of looking at it. I'm not sure, pero I think.
Or is it because people don't see it? Well, not you, pero sa tingin mo, like yung mga taong to. Like for example, si Joe Rogan, he gets paid a lot by YouTube, di ba?
Yeah. Yep.
Di ba? Ang laking factor din na parang hindi mo kasi binabroadcast eh.
Yeah.
Not unless in-offer na ng mga companies
Actually,
na to kasi
I wouldn't know unless I'm there. I wouldn't know. Pero ayoko na yun yung maging driving force on why you're doing it.
Parang siguro yung nangyari kay sino to? Rafi Tulfo. Diba he's the highest paid on YouTube. And then hindi yun naman yung purpose niya eh.
Yeah.
Parang I doubt na alam niya na pwede siyang bayaran. Nagulat na lang ako, parang okay, ang daming ads nito It's
Yeah.
like 20 minutes. Ba't ang daming ads?
Yep.
And then, wala, parang sinabi na lang siya, if you're already doing it and people like your content, why don't you get paid for it? I mean, it's not like you're the one, hindi yun yung goal mo.
Yep.
It's not like Fire Festival, where the primary motivation was making money, and then everything else got fucked up.
Yep. Yeah. Ang hirap kung yun yung motivator mo. Di mo siya ma-enjoy. Lalo na kung ang objective mo is
yun din
mag-enjoy.
siguro. Tsaka ang weird, siguro kung nag-Facebook Live ka and then may you really get into the conversation and then ang lalim na. And then bigla may magsisend ng stars na worth 10,000. And then, syempre magtutuliro ka. Parang,
Yeah.
Ganun ba? Ito ba yung topic gusto niyo pag-usapan? So, may influence.
Dapat masanay ka na lang magsabi na, oh, hello, Blue Star 25. Thank you.
Thank you. May pangkain na ako.
Is that how it goes? Ganun yun? Like during the live
Good to see you again.
Hindi, I mean, wala pa kasi ako nakikitang ganun. And I think one of the main factors of it is because conversation.
Yeah.
Kaya karamihan na nakikita kong ganun, it's either gaming or just fucking half-naked women doing things.
Yeah.
So, yun ang kind of sad. Diba? Parang, if you're, kasi some men, they don't want to go pay like hundreds of dollars for just some woman to get naked. Siguro it's the thrill na parang, it's so innocent. I'm here on a
Jeffrey Epstein does.
Kung si
here
Jeffrey
on a
Epstein bata
platform.
pa ngayon, sobrang golden age
Siguro-
to para sa scouting niya ng mga pedo. Ng mga pedo.
Siguro yun yung ginagawa niya.
Oh no, the fuck? Bigo for pedos. We call it pigos.
Pigos.
Oh my God.
Saka nagulat
So
ako.
Miko, I think you're gonna
Laki
make a
ng
lot of
pera.
money with that.
Oh, try mo, Miko. Why not?
Pero
Royalty,
there was
Pigos.
one guy na my girlfriend was talking about na he was a DJ. He didn't speak for the whole time, pero nakaset up yung camera niya.
Yeah.
And then nag-DJ lang siya. Tapos ang dami nagsisend ng pera sa kanya. Ganun ka-bored yung mga tao. He's just a professional DJ, nakaset up lang siya. And then there's this other guy na nagigitara lang siya. He's not speaking, just gitara. Nire-request lang yung mga tao. Tapos ginigitara niya. And then nagsisend sila ng pera.
I have an
Ganun
idea
ka-
for you, Miko. You
galing
can
ng
go
technology.
like you can use your massive bank of wisdom on K-pop culture, and you can just be like talk to people about how you found out about different things. Kasi pwede mo yung hype eh. Like, I remember that day
meron
na
nga.
I found out na wala pala nire-retoke sa BTS. It just really changed my perspective about it, and I saw things from a new spectrum. And
Or magbabato lang sa'yo ng isang K-pop culture reference. Like, kunwari, bigay ka lang for first episode, Lee Min-ho. It was May 3 of 1998 when it all started.
rainy night.
Now, send me fucking stars.
South Busan.
Okay. So now you know, and you didn't Google that shit. You better give me 10,000 stars. Thank you.
Guys, I'm not gonna be able to tell you the gist of the story kung hindi tayo umabot sa 100,000. So come on, guys.
What do you make ganun? I'm serious.
Blue Star,
That's how they do it.
Are you still there, Blue Star?
That's how they do it. I'm serious. That's how they do it.
Legit.
Oh.
Oh my God. Local scene, meron yan.
Oh.
I don't know.
I mean,
Tamang
dito,
demographic.
Philippines.
Oo, yung sa app.
Mhm.
Katabi ko siya.
I saw
sabi ko, how much
Bigo
did you
in
make?
2016.
Yun nga eh. And it fucking boomed. And hindi biro as in like 50,000 pesos.
Yeah.
Like they are just, lalo, kasi karamihan, foreigners.
Yep.
Hi, you show boob, you show vag. Oh, okay. Let me link to your private room.
Damn.
Ayun na. Yeah, it's insane. Pero if you think about it,
Miko, ganito pa rin ba yung process? Yung 2016 kasi, pwede siyang maglagay ng isa pang tao na kinakausap niya.
yeah.
And then everybody else is on the right side na parang
Exactly,
link TV. Pwede sila, ako naman invite mo mamaya. Ganun pa rin hanggang ngayon.
Parang nandito ka, dalawa kayo, and then may mga comments. And then magsasalita sila.
Nandun pa rin
And then
yung
kailangan
fundamentals, Lou.
kailangan magbayad. Minsan, kailangan magbayad. Sabihin niya, bigyan mo muna ako ng dragon or bigyan mo ako ng ganito. And then, pag binigyan niya, sige, ikaw na yung next na kausapin ko for other people to see. Because I think it's, in retrospect, the deepest craving of any human being is appreciation. So if you're bored and then you see that this person has like 100,000 followers, tas live kayong dalawa, tas gusto mong ma-live ka rin kasama niya na nag-uusap lang kayong dalawa and may comments na sa gilid, that person would pay like 5,000 pesos o send din kita ng 5K worth of beans. And then, okay, ikaw na. So, usap lang kayo. And then,
Tapos yung
other
mga
people...
conversations na gano'n, alam mo yung how it goes, it's just, ang ganda mo ate.
Yeah. Seryoso. Or you'll see
Ang
like
weird na hindi regulated yan, dude. I mean, yun yung actually weird feeling ko sa digital ngayon eh. Anyone can publish almost anything.
Yeah.
Or lalo na siguro kung apps kasi mas lalong isolated yung case. Unlike YouTube na mas public. Pero, I mean, parang masyadong maluwag pa yung regulations when it comes to kung pwede mo ilabas out there.
Pero bawal magyosi, bawal uminom ng alak.
Pero pwede magpakita ng boobs.
Pag private.
Okay.
So, pwede rin mag-yossi sa kaalak sa private.
Sa private. Yun. Tapos doon na. Parang I'm not gonna do that until you give me this. Tapos wala nang bawian. Kasi it translates into money instantly. As in, hindi ko lang siya naisip na pwedeng maging ganun dati. Na parang, nandito ka lang sa bahay, it's an app na wholesome, and then nagagawa mo lahat ng loopholes para lang makakita.
Baka magkakaroon na rin ng digital raid. Napapaligiran namin kayo.
Mag-out na kayo dyan, sign out na. O hindi. Oh, kasi pag kunyari nag-yossi ka, pwede ka maban for a couple of hours or days. Pag nakita may yossi, may mga tao na naman na parang, oy, ate, nag-yossi ka may nag-report. So, bawal mo muna gamitin. Wow. And the funny thing about that is, pag naban yung account mo, you fucking make another account.
Damn.
Diba? So, okay na uli. Yun nga lang, wala na yung followers po na 100 plus thousand.
Yeah.
But if you're famous on other apps, like Facebook or Instagram, and you tell them, hey, I got banned, some asshole banned me for showing my vagina on the camera. Ayun na. And then, wala. I mean, ang dami-daming users millions and millions of users.
Yeah.
And kung low-key lang naman yung gusto mong kita, like, I just need like 50,000 a month. So I'm probably just gonna do a private room with like 2 rich guys. Highly possible.
Damn.
So if I were a girl, I would have done that right now. I don't fucking care about my ethics, man. Like if I were a girl.
You're not a girl, but you can still show your pussy.
I'm kidding.
Fair statement.
Kasi yung access ba, yung technology na available.
Yep. Ang ganda ng paano nila nirepackage ang prostitution sa digital.
Exactly.
It's so a seamless transition.
Exactly. Kasi hindi may encrypt yung private rooms.
Wow.
Kasi 2016 pa yun, di ba? Dapat ngayon, nakaban na yan. Siyempre, in-check yung gumawa or Singaporean. So, siyempre, konting under the table lang. Wala mo kaming sinasaktan na. Tsaka wala namang gumagawa nun sa public rooms, ha?
Yep.
Yun. Galing lang kasi it's live.
Yep. Or meron na bang law against it? Meron na bang regulation against those types of things?
I have no idea. Here, siguro the Philippine government hasn't really touched on that yet.
Yep.
Kasi kahit ako nagulat lang ako Parang wow, there's this whole other world that I don't know about.
Yep.
And then karamihan din, like for example, girlfriend ko, she doesn't show anything. She wears jackets and whatnot. Pero people still give her a lot of money because sometimes she sings. Diba? She just sings. Like people request, I'll give you like 2,000 pesos. Just sing this song. She sings, and then fucking people give beans to her, like stars.
Yeah.
So wow, that's like 2,000 pesos in less than a minute. And yun nga lang, kasi people are willing to pay. It's just the access of technology. It's fascinating.
That's anyone in the world, no, has access to it. That's crazy.
Basta alam yung username mo, search ka lang. Tapos ang makulit pa nun, may trending. So kunyari kahit baguhan ka, and then a lot of people, kunyari may like 500 followers ka, and then someone with like 1 million followers is your real friend. And then you tell her, like, uy, sama mo naman ako sa live mo. Okay, so papasok ka niya. So yung mga ibang tao na followers, may kita ka. Tanga na, chicks yan ah. Follow na. So yan, it's a cycle. And then, gano'n na kadali.
Yeah. I might
Sarap.
try,
Say tayo,
Miko.
Miko.
I might try like K-pop. One K-pop ano lang. K-pop
I don't know.
dancing.
I don't know.
Kaya just make your whole character arc about learning one song, one K-pop song. Yung alam mo na.
Yun yung brand and persona mo, no? That's sa app.
But
They make it look like you don't know how to dance. It's parang, oh, this is gonna be my journey to learning this dance moves. Pero sobrang
Top
pro mo na
private lang.
talaga.
So, ano, this is day 1 of my popping session. I'm gonna try ballet.
Let's gawa kita ng infographics. Ngari, habang may tinatry ko, tapos parang, aray. Tapos parang yung may naka-superimpose na yung spine mo, may ano.
Here's my
I had
link.
my operation 5 years ago. And yun po talaga yung dahilan kung ba't hindi na ako makasayaw eh. And I don't know, I need spinal fluid. So expensive. Just need
Send beans, please. Send stars.
and beans. Like, I wanna dance again. Tapos magsa-slow motion na.
Biglang
Pero
full,
seryoso, ah.
full ano, no, 100% energy with the, ano. Bawal lang ma-stretch
Pero
yung
we-
lower back.
We might be laughing, but that's highly possible.
Oh my God.
Diba? Diba?
I wanna see it.
Okay,
I'll
guys.
animate your OBB.
Guys, let's wrap this up. Thank you for making the time para dito sa 3rd episode, guys. I miss the both of you, legit. It's been a while since we have
same.
beers and talk
Likewise.
about our careers and have Yossi sessions. I hope we can do this soon. I want to have another episode with you guys. Sana may tulog tayong lahat during that time. Yung mga part na kailangan yung i-edit ko, pa-heads up na lang ako. I-flag natin.
Saka pa-shoutout nga pala sa makeup and wardrobe ni Miko.
Oo nga pala. Shout out.
Shout out.
500
Pero
beans
seryoso,
on your way.
do you wanna try that sometime? Like, tayong tatlo.
Alin?
Try lang natin.
Yun?
Download
Yung
niyo yung
tatlo
app.
sa Bigo.
Oh, usap lang tayo. Tapos sabihin ko sa girlfriend ko na i-share or i-ano. Yung tignan natin kung ano yung... Kasi if you have like the proper hashtags, I'm serious. Like
Okay,
not
okay.
anytime, di ba? Tapos malay mo, parang, oh my God, that guy, we were just talking about government. Why is this guy sending like, di ba?
Oh, baka maka-death threats pa tayo. Talking
Yeah.
about
Dilawan, dilawan.
Dilawan pala. Tangay may dilawan dito. Kala ko puro manyak lang.
Okay, guys, that's it. Guys, let's do this again soon, ah. I mean,
Yeah.
let's do another episode. Thank you, guys. Salamat sa time. And
Salamat.
let's do this again.
Pleasure.
Bye, guys.
Alright.
See ya.